know when the gym with the best beats.
Hey, PT. ARF. Can't do it like this. Hey. They like the way I do it like this. They love the way I do it like that. They be trying to do it like this, but they can't do it like that. They like the way I do it like this. They love the way I do it like that. They be trying to do it like this, but they can't do it like that. They be like, how you do it like this? Asking how I do it like that. Girl, my name PT goes west. That's how we do it on my side of the map. To rap with key beat to lock. This push to start, girl, this key beat to drop. Recorded at Chef, this here fresh out the pot. Fresh off a chick, got my pockets in knots. That's probably why they owe me like this. But I don't trust them as far as they can piss. I don't bang, but I never been a bitch. You get hit with a one-punch fist. Shout out the homies that showed me the ropes. When I get on 100 Teslas to go. Hit beating Hondas and throw up a toast. 100 chains like we came in on boats. They like the way I do it like this. Like this. They love the way I do it like that. Like that. They be trying to do it like this. Nah. But they can't do it like that. Like that. They like the way I do it like this. Like this. They love the way I do it like that. Like that. They be trying to do it like this, but they can't do it like that. Hey. They be trying to jump on my vibe. My vibe. Trying to hang on my high. My high. Your girl trying to swing on my vine. Instagram, we be going so live. They be trying to jump on my vibe. My vibe. Trying to hang on my high. My high. Your girl trying to swing on my vine. Instagram, we be going so live.
They be asking how I do it like this. Wonder how I do it like that. I can pull up, he gotta wait for a call back. Phone tag, bruh, that's all bad. That ain't pimping, he just simping. He cupcaking, I'm just trying to get my fill in. And that's the difference, I'm a hitman. Out of nowhere the label, we some lynchmen. Get love from my Tinas and the Tinos. And the Red Bones, Gambinos. She trying to keep my meatloaf, I had to repo. They be draining a nigga, I had to reload. Wine, I be leaning with my cholos. My high socks look good in these Devos. Fresh kicks, clean jeans, and a polo. Tryna do it like me, that's a no-no.
They like the way I do it like this. Like this. They love the way I do it like that. Like that. They be trying to do it like this. Nah. But they can't do it like that. Like that. They like the way I do it like this. Like this. They love the way I do it like that. Like that. They be trying to do it like this, but they can't do it like that. Hey. They be trying to jump on my vibe. My vibe. Trying to hang on my high. My high. Your girl trying to swing on my vine. Instagram, we be going so live. They be trying to jump on my vibe. My vibe. Trying to hang on my high. My high. Your girl trying to swing on my vine. Instagram, we be going so live. I'm back to the grind. These hundreds, my reality. They want my life. They want my reality. I'm so fly. I guess that's why they mad at P. They want my life. They want my reality.
Yeah. Burn one.
Yeah.
Perfect, bitch.
I know a lot of scamming niggas, a lot of trapping niggas.
Yeah.
Whole lot of get money niggas. What the fuck going on? Burn one and no one, bitch.
That's a fact, nigga.
I know some scammers that stay on the computer. I know some trappers that been trapping out of Buick. Bustin' moves, nigga, tryna pave a way. New bank account, burn it the same day. I know some scammers that stay on the computer. I know some trappers that been trapping out of Buick. Bustin' moves, nigga, tryna pave a way. New bank account, burn it the same day. For them bustin' moves, shout out FDA. My shit got denied, bitch, but I'm okay. I got my ex social, about to make a play. For them niggas that jump me, I'm GD blank. I hear these niggas gang banging, no they ain't. Put a bad bitch on your ass and get you set up. Back throwing a goofy nigga, get you wet up. That boom, headshots, nigga, we don't let up. If your man's got a problem, then he next up. Can beef and gang bang, get your check up. Everybody wanna talk because I'm blessed, nigga. And if you come around with me, you getting tested, nigga. Hey, you know I'm rockin' in this bitch. what you sip. Dude say in my cup, you know I'm lit. These niggas pussy, shorty, tell me where you at. I ride around, nigga, 40 with my strap. Nigga, run up, then you're done. Gang banging, and we do this shit for fun. La, 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 la. I smoke a whole lot of za, za, za. Ooh. Bitch, cause I'm the man. I fell in love with drugs, bitch, I'm off these hands. And if a nigga got a problem, get a fan. I never been a pussy, your girl is my fan. I know some scammers that stay on the computer. I know some trappers that been trapping out of Buick. Bustin' moves, nigga tryna pave a way. New bank account burning the same day. I know some scammers that stay on the computer. I know some trappers that been trapping out of Buick. Bustin' moves, nigga tryna pave a way. New bank account burning the same day.
Burn one, little bitch. Burn one and no one in this bitch. Yeah, 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 yeah. Murphy back, yeah, yeah.
Mask don't work. Mask don't work. Mask don't work. Mask don't work. Feelings hurt. I can't. Mask don't work. Mask don't work. Mask don't work. Mask don't work. I said mask don't work. Mask don't work. Mask don't work. Feelings hurt. Tell me why you trying to stick a needle in my arm. No, that's the other one. Bobby Novak's came out with another one. Yes, indeed he did. Why they lying to these kids? I gotta ask about that virus, about that vax, about that mask. Fauci said we didn't need one. Then he said we needed two. Lying to the people. He worked for corporate evil. Want your freedom? Take this needle. Wanna pass? Wear this mask. Be afraid. Buy some gas. Don't see past the looking glass. Horseshoe crabs, crooks and labs. Took that bag, hooks and jabs. Then they said get that shot or you have to wear that mask. But the people waking up and the trust is leaving fast for a government who keeps ringing its people like they rags. I said masks don't work like a shirt or some socks. Check the packaging. It says it don't protect you on the box. Look, you don't even have to be the smartest in class, but I'm skeptical if you could smell a fart through the mask. I said masks don't work. Masks don't work. Masks don't work. Masks don't work. I said masks don't work. Masks don't work. Masks don't work. Feelings hurt. Masks don't work. Masks don't work. Masks don't work. Masks don't work. I said masks don't work. Masks don't work. Masks don't work. Feelings hurt. We about to blast off. We about to blast off. I think you masked off. If you don't take that mask off, we about to blast off. We about to blast off. I think you masked off. If you don't take that mask off, take it off, girl. 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 I think you mask off. If you don't take that mask off, mask don't work. Mask don't work. Mask don't work. Mask don't work. I said mask don't work. Mask don't work. Mask don't work. Feelings hurt. Mask don't work. Mask don't work. Mask don't work. Mask don't work. I said mask don't work. Mask don't work. Mask don't work. Feelings hurt. I said mask don't work.
New millennium, huh? Well, the future looks gloomy. Not what I was expecting. I was in the past. Now I'm in the future. I'm back.
Jaha! I missed out on years, so why not start here? I'm bringing it back, the Mac in the back, my hat to the back. I'm back on that crack, jeans and slacks, fuck all that playing. I'm on some 90s rap. Yeah. I missed out on years, so why not start here? I'm bringing it back, the Mac in the back, my hat to the back. I'm back on that crack, jeans and slacks, fuck all that playing. I'm on some 90s rap. Yeah. Click, I heard dial tones before there was cell phones and the late night crime zones. Crew thick, mind gone wild now for the hoes. Fighting at every show, slap, boom, bang, bow, nigga. That's all I know. My rap so real, rappers envy the flow. My life stack real, pain is all I know. Since grandma died, I've been really living on my own and never cried, my nigga. I'm just bleeding on the song. Some friends died kissing mamas, he never got to grow. Time flies, more of my family members gotta go. My sister died, so now I'm trying to kill a nigga's soul. So why try? I'm a suicidal killer with a flow. 90s crook, some call me the good bad guy. Bummy nigga, freshly dressed like a 225 and still alive, high five and still talk job. I'ma die high, so why try this big 4-5? I missed out on years, so why not start here? I'm bringing it back, the Mac in the back, my hat to the back. I'm back on that crack, jeans and slacks, fuck all that playing. I'm on some 90s rap. Yeah. I missed out on years, so why not start here? I'm bringing it back, the Mac in the back, my hat to the back. I'm back on that crack, jeans and slacks, fuck all that playing. I'm on some 90s rap. Yeah. 60s lamed out, so the 70s I came out. Had to eat with a closed mouth, so the 80s showed up. Mums and pops, they rock, yet sometimes coked out. Then these popped out, pop bigs, names out. J and Z banged out, Snoop kicked down buildings. New York wasn't feeling at the same time. I bust my first rhyme, underground, no shine. Mic drop, time died, the 2020 came. Little fame, little rush, Jahai, still the god, man. Clap, clap, no chain, shotgun, Cobain. Lines like cocaine, slang, shoot, bang, bang. These rappers all say no rhymes, no game. So today's the day, put my shine my way. Cali sun on the highway, travel the states to fly away. No rapper can drive me, hoping to all fives. Memorialize my body, rapping shit just a hobby. I missed out on years, so why not start here? I'm bringing it back, the Mac in the back, my hat to the back. I'm back on that crack, jeans and slacks, fuck all that playing. I'm on some 90s rap. Yeah. I missed out on years, so why not start here? I'm bringing it back, the Mac in the back, my hat to the back. I'm back on that crack, jeans and slacks, fuck all that playing. I'm on some 90s rap. Yeah.
I'm popping like overred and Baca. And their heads nodding. Modern day prophet. Trying to make a profit. Haters trying to stop it. But they can't stop it. Blacking out like Gothic. I'm popping like overred and Baca. And their heads is nodding. Bouncing. Modern day prophet. Trying to make a profit. Haters trying to stop it. But they can't stop it. Blacking out like Gothic. I'm popping like what's the trending topic? We talking about blacking out like Gothic. Employ the hot topic. I'm popping like pilots in the cockpit. Fly as angel shopping. Sunday service copping. I'm tripping like you ain't place your bet on me. Nigga, who the best but we? Manny Jamie the best beats. Trying to hold my composure. Refrain from exposure. They must be half doja. Now I'm waking them up with Folgers. I'm popping like overred and Baca. And their heads nodding. Modern day prophet. Trying to make a profit. Haters trying to stop it. But they can't stop it. Blacking out like Gothic. I'm popping like overred and Baca. And their heads is nodding. Bouncing. Modern day prophet. Trying to make a profit. Haters trying to stop it. But they can't stop it. Blacking out like Gothic.
the dirty little bad kid in the crew. They called Lou, never in school, just me and my brother in our Long Beach crew. BMX riding, skateboarding, playing arcade games. Out late past the lights, damn, those was the days. In my dad's weed box, still in joints, let's blaze. Knocking on the homies' windows, can you come out to play? Nah, okay, fuck it, I'm not done today. Moving on, I'm fucking up, caught stealing from stores. Ass whooped, I'm sorry daddy, I won't do it no more. Next day the homies out, we back stealing in stores. Playing high and go get it, with the girls we did it. Up early, first day, new clothes I'm fitted. Pops moved, new school, nigga I wouldn't with it. East side Long Beach, I'm in the all crib city. Wilson High the same time, RBX ran the city. I was northbound as a child, now I'm east side's turf. Ben Davis, hair braided by a little half-dead sister. 20s gang snipe low, you wouldn't let me bang. Take these bags, little nigga, so I started to slang. The pops kicked me out the house because I wanted to hang. Damn, it's kinda funny, I really miss those days. Summertime up in Cali, every day was a blaze. Smoking on Philly blunts, look how the days have changed. Damn, it's kinda funny, I really miss those days. Summertime up in Cali, every day was a blaze. Smoking on Philly blunts, look how the days have changed. Damn, it's kinda funny, I really miss those days. Summertime up in Cali, every day was a blaze. Smoking on Philly blunts, look how the days have changed. Damn, it's kinda funny, I really miss those days. Summertime up in Cali, every day was a blaze. Smoking on Philly blunts. Fucking bitches, wild teen, damn the raw dog king. Met a queen in IE and then I had my first seed. Daddy Dearest hit me hard, I wasn't ready to be. Out in motion, never home, chasing a hip-hop dream. Hitting clubs, doing shows, the bad daddy was me. Caught in the fun, under the sun of my nighttime wave. A hurling stone, more kids, damn the prodigal child. Life was sending in some winning, that's the good bad life. Damn, it's kinda funny, really miss those days. Summertime up in Cali, every day was a blaze. Smoking on Philly blunts, look how the days would change. Damn, it's kinda funny, I really miss those days. Summertime up in Cali, every day was a blaze. Smoking on Philly blunts, look how the days have changed. Damn, it's kinda funny, I really miss those days. Summertime up in Cali, every day was a blaze. Smoking on Philly blunts, look how the days have changed. Damn, it's kinda funny, I really miss those days. Summertime up in Cali, every day was a blaze. Smoking on Philly blunts, look how the days have changed.
Sequence. Bobby Novak's. Yeah. I'm noticing a lot of these rappers ain't talking about the shit that's going on in their music. They still talking about that dumb shit. Trash ass rappers I beam over. Somebody said it's beef in the freezer, the streets colder. You need to bang this loud on the block in a cream Rover. They can hear these horns waking them up. The dream's over. Stop thinking it's sweet like cream soda. Vaccine needles over the people like steamrollers. Big tech, watching your moves over your shoulder while the mask on the face of the baby that's in the stroller. Bipolar, we slanging Coca-Cola, big block voters and stockholders and top quotas. I think you mad soft if you don't take your mask off. Look at all these faceless people we bout to blast off. Celebrities promoting the vaccine, you know that they get a fee for selling us to the evil. Without degrees, they tell us vaccines are safe. Without trials, they lying to the people. Yeah, you know they lying. I mean, this dude Bill Gates with no medical degree can tell people to get the vaccine and put the bread behind it. But a dude like Joe Rogan with no medical degree can't tell his followers that if they're young and healthy, that they shouldn't get the vaccine. It's fishy. Shrooms like we making shiitake for the gymnastic team. Flipping shit like Gabrielle Douglas covered in Vaseline. Plastic wrap covered the package, gripping the magazine. Heavy metal aborted babies is in the vaccine. People in a sleeper whole media is like a tag team. Somersaulting off the top rope is how they crash dreams. They try and put them chips inside us. Pseudoscience, a bullshit virus. Pulpit pirates. Man, I'm like a full clip giant, full clips fine at politicians, politicking the devil's wishes. Sharp blades sever the heads of dark fishes. Clinicians with the poison syringes and dark wishes. Malicious, they coming for guns and ammunition. If they try to take mine, I'ma air the shit off the hinges. I meant this in every sense of the word, resistance. There really ain't no more to be said. End of the sentence.
She pull up and get maxed out, but if her nigga pull up, he getting maxed out. Jordans drop, Foot Locker getting maxed out. Unlimited stacks, I'm never maxed out. She pull up and get maxed out, but if her nigga pull up, he getting maxed out. Jordans drop, Foot Locker getting maxed out. Unlimited stacks, I'm never maxed out.
I didn't have it all my life, I had to get it. With no silver spoon on my plate, it was top ramen in my kitchen. I remember in the Nixon's daddy cooking like a chemist. I learned the family business head first, deep up in it. But bitch, I need that head first before I go deep up in it. I done switch the swag now, change it up, I'm chasing bags now. Cash routes, stand down or get maxed out. I'm making plays, quarterbacking all these cash routes. Call me Show Gutter Mahomes, I'm in my bag now. I'm like Fab now, just throw it in the bag, clown. Concord 11 release, I'm about to cash out. Put me on the beat in the booth, and I'ma spaz out. Me and PT, we the truth, shits get maxed out. Baboon ass niggas, y'all just assed out. Bitch, we the drip in the wave, you just splash, pal. Think I'm an animal at the bank, I'm a cash cow.
She pull up and get maxed out, but if her nigga pull up, he getting maxed out. Jordans drop, Foot Locker getting maxed out. Unlimited stacks, I'm never maxed out. She pull up and get maxed out, but if her nigga pull up, he getting maxed out. Jordans drop, Foot Locker getting maxed out. Unlimited stacks, I'm never maxed out.
Ooh, don't make me pull up with this cash out. She gon' pull up on a nigga with that ass out. And if her baby daddy trippin', getting maxed out, he can get a couple rounds, let's see how he feelin' now. I don't really think the nigga got it like that. I don't really think he want the problems like that. But I got a clue, a nigga poppin' like that. Mr. Do what it do, I'm like a nigga where I'm at. Yeah, I started from the bottom, but I'm coming to the top. Thirsty for the dollars, I'm just tryna get the guap. You thirsty for the hotties, I ain't never swear to thought. I'ma just be honest, I'm with everything he not. All here with the chopper and the stacking. I got the sauce, I'm high fashion. Still a beat that thing down, everlasting. Let's go round for round, I'ma shut that shit down.
She pull up and get maxed out, but if her nigga pull up, he getting maxed out. Jordans drop, Foot Locker getting maxed out. Unlimited stacks, I'm never maxed out. She pull up and get maxed out, but if her nigga pull up, he getting maxed out. Jordans drop, Foot Locker getting maxed out. Unlimited stacks, I'm never maxed out.
She wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot, my nigga. I'm just really. She said she wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot, my nigga. I'm just really hot. Hell in heaven taught me not. Poppin' shit, Holy Ghost and rock. She spit, I spit, then I just pop. She said she wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot. Zig-zag-zam, nigga, zig-zag-zoom. I'm off to the moon, can't go to the moon, so I skip to my tune. What's a goblin to a goon when the goon got a tool and the goon is a fool? Don't play by the rules, ain't kissing no ass. Don't like my flow, well kiss my ass. As I pluck a few weeds and cut my grass. Don't flash no cash, I'm a COVID mask. My foot on the gas, the wheels fall off and my heart just stopped. She licked me like a lollipop. I tick-tock and Millie rock. Put pants on so fresh, so clean. Long Beach nigga with a Cali dream. Pop a lot of shit, you just know what I mean. Breaking down this beat like a scout for the team. She said she wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot, my nigga. I'm just really hot. Hell in heaven taught me not. Poppin' shit, Holy Ghost and rock. She spit, I spit, then I just pop. She said she wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot. She said she wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot, my nigga. I'm just really hot. Hell in heaven taught me not. Poppin' shit, Holy Ghost and rock. She spit, I spit, then I just pop. She said she wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot. Blue for the when I'm offside, sacked you. Picture in a mound with an attitude. 100-mile power ball right at you. Balls in your face when I dunk on you. Boxes in the rings with the ones and twos. Doing everything mama said not to do. I'll spit in your face because I don't like you. Shitting on your porch, your dog barking, I'm a fool. Fucking on your wife, remember I don't like you. Stepping on your Jordans with them pro-wing shoes. Scuffle up your Timberlands, fuck them too. In 2021, nigga, I got the flu. Everybody rapping really ain't saying nothing. I'm the illa killer nigga whipping your chiller. Life ain't a limit, I just live by the limits. I don't go back and forth if you're not in my vision. Put my hindsight with it and it said you can get it. Turn the words into shells under less than a minute. I'm the Brutus of your Popeyes, eating all your spinach. Now y'all looking silly while I'm looking like the winner. She said she wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot, my nigga. I'm just really hot. Hell in heaven taught me not. Poppin' shit, Holy Ghost and rock. She spit, I spit, then I just pop. She said she wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot. She said she wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot, my nigga. I'm just really hot. Hell in heaven taught me not. Poppin' shit, Holy Ghost and rock. She spit, I spit, then I just pop. She said she wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot. My nigga said she wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot, my nigga. I'm just really hot. Hell in heaven taught me not.
Yeah. I want to welcome you to the Solid as the Alley I'm in, LP. Yeah. PT. Mr. True Feelings. Nah, they ain't ready. Everything that I know, I learned it on Mela Ave. Wake up and thank the man. Every morning on Mela Ave. Everything that I am, I got it from Mela Ave. I was taught to go get the bag. Steady grinding on Mela Ave. They out of shape. No squares allowed around us. Too tender to pound us. Too weak. The beef it get ground up. Your head on the plate. Look at to see how you frowned up. Toss the body, he drowned up. Regulate when they mount up. And they gon' swear they get it, but I swear they missed it. Think they spit and check these linguistics. Sky's on, watch how we flip it. This is my home, no shoes one in it, nigga face facts. Cleaning up shop past the Ajax. Back to base and past the A-tracks. Outcast, yelling Dre's back. Reincarnated, call me A-stacks. Stank on you, if I plank on you, feel like a tank on you. Keep it meek, I put a Drake on you. Tell them count up, drop a bank on you. I'm the greatest, nigga. Like Neo fighting all them ages, nigga. Real life, you in the Matrix, nigga. I'm here to end your life like I made you, nigga. The Cretaceous period. Man, yo, girl. She was happy to meet me. Smiling. Gray sweats when she seen me. Staring straight at my me. It's like I turned Bobby V on. The way she let me be. Windows to the wall. Then I ski. Keep your cake at a face volume. Turn the bass up and face the volume. Pretty girls in their half life. You would think they was facing volume. Walking straight out of Smitty's liquor. With a whole fifth of Henny, nigga. We done socked out plenty niggas. Got ammo for any nigga. Everything that I know, I learned it on Mela Ave. Wake up and thank the man. Every morning on Mela Ave. Everything that I am, I got it from Mela Ave. I was taught to go get the bag. Steady grinding on Mela Ave.
I ain't lying. Nah. I ain't lying. These are just rumors, man. Just rumors. I ain't lying. Somebody told me Obama really like trans. I'm just saying that probably means Michelle is a man. Well, oh damn, politically debating is really a scam. I went ham when I saw Hillary Clinton eating the head. WikiLeaks, don't slip. I'm just moving ahead. This shit's deep. Wouldn't surprise me if I ended up dead. Like Gaddafi, I only heard it was about that bread. I'm just saying, here in the States, we only scared of the Fed. But overseas, American agency, CIA is the plan. Snowden confessed to the world and they say he's the man. I ain't playing. This is the type of shit that swirls in my head. Just like the open portal at CERN. Yep, that's what I said. Are these rumors? Or is this all in my head? Everybody loves to spread rumor. Hey, did you hear that? Nah. Man, the conscious community. Man, everybody somebody loves to spread rumors. I know somebody who told me a rumor. When I think about it, I'm not sure it's a rumor. Flat Earth this, flat Earth that. Have you ever really took a look at a flat Earth map? You see, the world don't spin. Try to stand on the ball. I'm not talking about the top. Try the bottom, you fall. Evolve from flat to a ball. It's a mystery, y'all. Trying to recall. Have you ever seen a monkey evolved or a metaphysical solve? Maybe it's gravity, y'all. Preventing drips for us all. Telepathically talking to reptilians, hearing about all the damn Nephilims that fall. I guess by now you heavily thinking that I'm really involved with a conspiracy blog. Just trying to rap with my dogs. Allegedly speaking, I'm just talking my shit in this song. Like Black Lives. So I hear it never mattered at all. Antifa banking politicians, they just jabber their jaws. When they be passing these laws, I need a round of applause. It's not a where I have to tell you, you've been mentally bald. What happens when the military forces everybody to get the COVID vaccination?
Yeah, Bobby Novak. I'm not getting vaccinated. I'm not wearing no mask. Sequence. Fuck all that shit. Fuck that vaccine, yeah. Fuck that vaccine. Fuck that vaccine. Fuck that vaccine, yeah. I ain't taking no vaccine. He ain't taking no vaccine. She ain't taking no vaccine. We ain't taking no vaccine. Fuck that vaccine, yeah. Fuck that vaccine. Fuck that vaccine. Fuck that vaccine, yeah. I ain't taking no vaccine. He ain't taking no vaccine. She ain't taking no vaccine. We ain't taking no vaccine. Why you trying to stick a needle in my arm? Smiling faces on the TV trying to kill me with charm. I get my medicine from herbs and the food from the farm. How many times I gotta tell you we don't need big pharma? 2020 corporations, they invested in fear. Then they came out with that poison in about less than a year. Started giving out free donuts, even giving free beers. How many injuries and deaths? Are they being sincere? Nah. Fuck that vaccine. I don't trust that vaccine. You worried about a mask, but you barely keep your ass clean. You worried about a virus, but your logic is eroded. They don't even want you asking any questions about that COVID. When fear is promoted, just sit down and decode it. It don't matter which way you voted, cause them needles fully loaded. Exploded on the people like some rats in the lab. Now they lining up like zombies for that vaccine jab. Fuck that vaccine, yeah. Fuck that vaccine. Fuck that vaccine. Fuck that vaccine, yeah. I ain't taking no vaccine. He ain't taking no vaccine. She ain't taking no vaccine. We ain't taking no vaccine. Fuck that vaccine, yeah. Fuck that vaccine. Fuck that vaccine. Fuck that vaccine, yeah. I ain't taking no vaccine. He ain't taking no vaccine. She ain't taking no vaccine. We ain't taking no vaccine. Fuck that vaccine, yeah. Fuck that vaccine. Fuck that vaccine. Fuck that vaccine, yeah. I ain't taking no vaccine. He ain't taking no vaccine. She ain't taking no vaccine. We ain't taking no vaccine. Fuck that vaccine, yeah. Fuck that vaccine. Fuck that vaccine. Fuck that vaccine, yeah. I ain't taking no vaccine. He ain't taking no vaccine. She ain't taking no vaccine. We ain't taking no vaccine.
Yo, we want to welcome you all to another episode. You are all tapped in to G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. This is episode 37, and I'm your host, G, and I'm sitting next to who?
Big Five Easy, the most electrifying man in streets and neighborhoods. Yeah.
Hey, what it do? Man, we are back again. Look, we have a special guest that we are definitely going to bring to you guys. But before we actually bring her online and let her do what she do, Five, man, what's been up with you, big dog?
Oh, shit, man. You know, it's been a hectic week.
A hectic week. I can agree to that, man. And I guess since it has been so hectic, man, why don't we go ahead and spark it up a little bit and light up some of this good old sage, put in some positive vibes.
Okay.
Because we definitely going to go ahead and dive in deep with what we got stored. You know, we're probably going to go ahead and bypass a lot of the news this week, and we're going to interview this special guest. She is very inspirational. She has a certain type of channeling within her. Her energy is definitely deep. She goes by the name of Aset Sin Imperial. And she has another name that's longer than that, but I'm going to the name that I can actually pronounce.
Okay.
You know? So we're going to go ahead and light this sage up. And hey, for those of you that tuned in last week and saw the show, yes, it was highly controversial. It was definitely deep. But look, this is what we're going to do for y'all, because I don't know if y'all really know. This is what we do, dog. Hey, Five.
What's up?
Can I get this on camera, bro?
What's up?
You know what I mean? Can we get one of these?
That's what we
Can
do.
we get one of these? Already, my G. So what y'all don't know is, you know what I mean? That's my heart. Ain't no faggot shit or no gay shit like that. We ain't got to do all that, no homo shit. But just letting y'all know, it is what it is. So we're gonna definitely burn up this sage while he lights up his nice little stogie over there. You know, I ain't smoking anymore, so I'm just gonna be a little drunk, talking my shit as we do, and enjoying ourselves.
No, he's not.
I can't be just a little bit of drunk, dog. No. I gotta. I mean,
No.
shit. I mean, what? I gotta be sober, dog.
I didn't say that.
You know what I mean?
But no.
No, I feel you on that one. You know, so Five. What do you? Well, before we even dive into her, what's been going on in the sports world, man? I mean, from the mixed martial arts to boxing to basketball to. I know you don't like golf, hell, but golf.
Man, yeah, it's a few things going on out there. Odell.
Oh
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Beckham.
Yeah, he's having a hard time finding the lane.
Actually, he didn't land it.
He landed?
He just signed a 1-year deal with the Rams. So he's in LA. That boy's in La La Land. And then tonight, you know, you got the Eastern Conference, you know, defending world champions, the Milwaukee Bucks, you know, taking on the Boston Celtics.
Who you got? I know we won't be watching that game. We're busy here. So who you taking on that run in?
I'm a diehard Laker, so the guy ain't never picking the Celtics for shit.
No, I could dig that.
Nothing.
I could dig that.
You can bet that.
I heard the hell out of that. You know, well, we got this special guest, you know, Aset Sin Imperial. What do you know about her, Five?
I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. Wow.
Trust me, I'm using the easy one.
Actually, I don't. I'm green as hell. So I'm interested to hear what she has to say.
Okay. Well, definitely, you know, before we actually get deep into who she is, you know, we're going to go ahead and take a quick look, you know, on, I guess, give you guys an introduction on why this guest is a special guest of ours in this house tonight. You know, we're all about mysteries, conspiracies, but we're also into energies and the unknowns and those that can bring information to you in a extreme way, depending on how you look at it or take it. So we're going to go ahead and let you guys take a quick little sneak peek before we actually bring this guest on. So Five, let me go ahead and cue this up. Let's see what we got here. And let's see, do we have it? Yes, we do. And away we go.
Grand Rising to all of you Grand Rising stars, and to all of you peace, love, and light. It's me, all set, Sir Karen Entertainment, your sister, your girl, from another dimension, from another world. I just gotta breathe in through my nose and out of my mouth, because I'm always going to search for knowledge and information about what's going on. Because in my inner self, I know something is wrong, and I know that I've been living the same day over and over again since I've been on the planet. And I understand that no one even knows what's going on. In the midst of this all, this is so crazy, y'all. I always knew that it was something going on, other than what I could see. Now, I told you all that the Earth is a prison planet. You know, a lot of y'all don't want to believe me, and a lot of you are not going to believe me. You're going to think I'm out of my motherfucking mind. But that's how it's meant to be. Your mind is your prison. Your mind is your prison because it has been controlled. I knew this shit. I knew this shit a long, long time ago. I really did, but now I really know. And everything you're working for, you might as well just, I don't want you to follow me. I really don't. But all said is done, I don't give a fuck about the world. Fuck the world, real shit. If you find out your true rulers and the true people ruling this shit, and what the fuck you really ain't, you're not even doing anything. You're just being used as a battery. You're just being used as a battery for fucking energy. You go to work every day. I've been saying this shit. But like it says, the seeker shall find. And they probably muting on my shit, but I don't give a fuck. A lot of us have woken up. You've been enslaved for centuries. We was once living amongst the planet all on our own, y'all. We had abilities of gods. We were living in a peaceful land. They talk about this shit in that one cartoon. I can't remember the cartoon right now, but it's like a science cartoon. It's a cartoon, and it's in a cartoon thing so that they can tell the truth through the cartoons. I'll post it, and it tells the truth about humanity and how they came and invaded. And they were very, very chaotic, and they took over shit. Took over you. The Watchers. The Watchtower. My mom and them is a Jehovah's Witness, but the Watchtowers. They say a Freemason person made that religion up. You know what I'm saying? It all makes sense. They can't watch you enough. A lot of you are getting back the God gifts that was given to you. This shit is going to sound crazy because that's how you've been programmed. When I sit here and tell you, if you remove your fucking TV, you remove the educational system, you remove everything they taught you, you will see that shit, it was entrapment. Thought they was giving you something good. You paid a lot of money to be educated. You know, you paid a lot of money to live in that house. You pay your life away. You go to work, you watch TV, y'all forget that this shit is a fucking script. The same documentary I watched is the same shit that I've been saying. He balk it all down, y'all. These motherfuckers is entities. I don't give a fuck shit. I mean, shit, we gonna die anyway. I'm not afraid. All of your rulers, baby, it's not who you think. That's what the mask is for. Motherfuckers is transforming, shape-shifting around this bitch. All the shit is being revealed. You've been slaves since the day you've been born. You've been enslaved to higher entities that control you. You'll never win. You keep trying to fight them and shit. It'll never be in your favor. It never will. You waste a lot of energy. This shit is how it is. The rulers is over it, and you asking where is God. They told you what God was. What if there is nothing like that? You don't know anything. Only what they told you. Only the true seekers will go out and try to find out what the fuck's going on. I know within my soul that shit didn't feel right. Feel like I'm going around in circles, not going any motherfucking where, because they don't want you to go anywhere. That's why they enforcing all this shit, y'all. Our radio frequency identification, you will be tracked. Dr. York told us about this shit. That's why they took Dr. York away. Dr. York was pulling back the motherfucking veil on these bitches. The moment that you discover them, they get fucked up. The moment that you don't know. This shit is real. They've made movies about this shit, y'all. Real shit. I'm not sitting here lying to you. I just want to ask you, what the fuck are you living for? You've been enslaved. Nobody's coming to save you. They made up all the Bible, all that shit. They made it all up. They made it all up to control you. I don't even know if y'all can hear me. They've been fucking with my videos because just one word can wake you up. To ring the signal, to remember that you was gods. That's how they enslaved you in the first place. They took away your powers. Your 12 strands of DNA, they left you with a little bit of the 12. And they call it junk DNA. So you will never go to look to the DNA thinking that it's junk. And it's not junk. It's very useful. And you need it. And this ain't for the mundane. Shit, go on to work. Fucking slave. Go ahead. Shit. That's all you know how to do. That's all you'll ever do. Your kids will come and do it. Their kids will come and do it. And on and on and on and on. And they'll keep this civilization going of slaves. That's why they got all the wealth. It was never meant for you to get wealthy. That's why they can come and take all your shit through a tax thing. Go into your bank accounts, freeze your account, take your house, fuck them. I don't give a fuck. I'm just biding my time on this bitch to exit this shit. This is a prison planet. You're tracked. Everywhere you go, a light on the camera, a light in the store. Fuck them. Fuck they watching you so much for. Because something's going on.
With that being said, as deep as that is, so we're going to go ahead and get ready to bring on our guests. But before we do, Five, we're going to go ahead and take a small break. But before we take that small break, what did you get from that, Five? That small little introduction of our guest and the energy that she brings.
I would say she's very open-minded.
Open-minded?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hopefully it's going to probably get heavier than that. She definitely has a way with her words and definitely her passion and the way she channels the energy. Oh man, you saw how it went in and out? Like, oh man, that was kind of like scary for a hot second. Like, oh, it was calm, then it went, oh, not at all. Like, oh shit. I mean, are we opening up portals by even doing this type of?
I don't know, man. I mean, when you're speaking like that, somebody's listening.
Nah, that's definitely a fact. So.
Somebody's always listening.
Oh, and shit, I was listening. She called me. She made me listen. And I said, man, we got to get her on the show. And so with that being said, look, we're going to go ahead and take a small break. And when we do, we're going to come back with the special guest. And we're going to let her speak for herself. You guys got a quick introduction on who she is, kind of, and what she's talking about. We're definitely going to dive in to see exactly who do we have on the show, Five. With that being said, look, you guys are all tuned in to G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. This is episode 37, The Watchers. Again, I am your host, G, and I'm with
5DZ, the most electrifying man in the streets and neighborhoods, y'all.
Already. With that being said, we'll be back.
You looking to replenish the body, boost up your immune system? Ladies, soothing up that beautiful skin? Fellas, ease those unwanted bowel movements, or we just get up in age and become elders. And our joints don't want to act right? Log on to BlackSpatula.LLC.com. Yes, that's BlackSpatulaLLC.com. Providing that purple and sea moss gold, gel or in raw form, straight from the Jamaican waters, to help stand strong in this fight against the heavyweight champ, coronavirus, and that June bug flu. And you can pick up those organic, homemade elderberries to help relieve nasal congestion, anti-inflammatory, potent anti-cancer, antiviral, treats respiratory illness, aid in wound care, high in vitamin A, B, C, and potassium, and natural support for arthritis. And if you hit them with that G code, man, Black Spatula just might get you 20% off total purchase. Now, go follow Black Spatula on social media. Now tuned in to G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. You are now tuned in to G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. Tuned in to G's Mystery Show. You are now tuned in to G's Mystery Show. Our You are now tuned in to G's Mystery Show. Our World
Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. Again, man, we are having a little technical difficulties. It seems like it's probably a lot going on. So we're going to go ahead and cut that little intermission, and we're going to get right into the show. Five, you ready to dive into who we got as a special guest here?
Oh, yes, I am.
Now, you know, I've been saying Aset Sin Emprio. Aset, can you give them your actual name? Because, I mean, it's a long name. I mean, you're probably better at it than I am.
Say that again.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Doc. Like, it's...
Oh, wait.
Oh, shit. Whatever she just said. Aset...
I heard that one. I got...
Okay,
Offset?
you know, he said Offset,
Yeah,
like the Migos.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, shit, it's good.
Okay.
Gotcha. All right, so I don't know why it appears that it's freezing up somewhat. I guess I don't know why it's stuck on the actual camera. So let me see if I can adjust this so that way the people can actually see you move. I mean, I know they want to see you move. I mean, we can see you move on our end, but I'm sure the audience is looking at a frozen picture. Definitely. I mean, it's a strong vibe. I can feel it. We definitely got something. Definitely got something powerful brewing. So let's just see here if we can fix this a little bit. All right. Let's see here. All right. So definitely got that going. Okay. So I don't really see you moving. Now we're moving on our end, but I don't think that you're moving on their end. It appears that you may be a little stuck. And so I don't know what's going. That means you got some powerful motherfucking energy. I mean, did you zap in from the realm of the Nephilims or what? This don't. Yeah, this don't. Oh, they can definitely hear you, but they can't see you moving. See, we can see you moving, and I know they want to see the actual live, virtual you. That's possible. You know what I mean? Just let's see if I can do anything in my power to help that. All right. Let's see here, because we definitely want her to move.
Wow.
All right.
I mean, she moving for me.
Yeah, listen to this guy. All right. All right. So we went there. Okay. So I'm trying to fix it for the audience. So just bear with me, audience, because I want you guys to definitely be tuned in to this, because we definitely got something good in store, and we want to have fun with our guests. You know, we don't want her just to bring all the powerful energy. We definitely want to tap into her gentle side, her rough side, her nice side, and you know, for the fellas, you know, y'all might want to see her in her sexy side. Who knows? You know, at the end of the day, you know. So I want to ask you now. Can you hear us clear out there, Offset? Okay. All right, audience. I don't know what the hell is going on, why this is not moving for you guys. It's moving for us, but it's not moving for you. So we're going to have to leave you guys. You see, he's saying it's moving on our end. So you guys might just be stuck with that until it starts moving again. You know, I don't know what's going on. Again, this is Skype, and that's a fact. She is the first female guest on G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. And so with that being said, like I said, man, this is the power of the gods and the goddesses that is definitely keeping it to a minimum. So with that being said, you know, we gave you an introduction off of one of your videos on Facebook that you went into deep and you started to kind of channel a certain type of energy. What is it that you do? Just briefly, if you can give me a 2-minute brief intro of what do you do? Yes, as far as channel, like what is it that you do? No, that's a fact. They definitely come out.
So everything is organic.
Okay. So, okay. They said that they couldn't hear her. Can you guys hear her now?
Can you hear me now?
Well, no, we can hear you. They said they couldn't hear you.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
You know what I mean? I'm thinking that Skype is doing something because again, you know what I mean. We usually have straight connects,
It might be the signal.
and it definitely might be the signal. You know what I mean? Because we don't see you moving on the actual feed. You're moving to us.
You try to call direct on the signal.
Right.
If she called direct on the cell, then we lose actual visual. I mean, she could do that too if she wants to. You know
If
what
it
I
would
mean?
could take me to audio without a visual, so they could, they could still at least hear me, that would be fine.
Okay, they can hear her now. They said they can hear you now, so you're good. So you're good.
All
So
right, let the gods work. I love it. So, do you want to repeat did they hear the last question about how I channel energy?
No, they didn't, but we can go ahead and ask you again. What is it exactly that you do out there?
Okay, so when I go live, I see something or I'll hear something that'll trigger something and want me to talk about it. So I'll press the live button and then it just pours out.
I mean, because you definitely just be going. I mean, it's a certain type of energy you're flowing in. It just seems like you're just pulling in and you just start talking about all kind of alternative information that's out there that most people probably be like, she's crazy. She's
right
going off of whatever the hell.
I get that a lot.
Yeah. So how long you been talking?
I would say about like publicly talking about 6 years, maybe going into 7 years now.
Oh, okay.
Actually, me and Aset, we actually come from a same kind of circle. Aset, you aware of that? We've actually came from the J. Allen platform of Universal Radio. Late back in 2014, is when me and True had the True and G show, and after we left the air, Aset and our co-host Tiffany Spencer, Miss Education, they actually formed a duo, and they began their own podcast. What was the name of that show?
Tell it like it is.
Yeah, now.
Oh, okay.
Now we have a segment. We have a segment called "Call It Like It Is," right?
Wow. So great minds think alike, right?
That's a fact. Now, before we actually even bring up "Call It Like It Is," let's just dive into who you are a little bit real quick. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Where'd you grow up at, Aset?
So I was born in Harlem, and I grew up between the Bronx and Harlem, and a little bit of Philadelphia. When my mom got married, we moved to the suburbs. So yeah.
Straight East Coast, huh?
Yeah, East Coast.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the East Coast? Is the East Coast the root of all information? Is that where like the knowledge comes from? Harlem, because Malcolm X walked there, Marcus Garvey walked there, Clarence Thomas X walked there. I mean all the so-called leaders walked there. I mean, I believe even Noble Drew Ali probably stepped through those stomping grounds once upon a time. I mean, you guys.
It is sacred grounds. It is. It is. I would say that. I wouldn't say because I've learned some things in the South too. So wherever souls touch their feet with wisdom. But Harlem is one of, like you say, with the Cotton Club, just the old pure, culture of us. I would say that. Yeah, definitely.
Got you. Fi, you want to ask something?
Go ahead.
Okay. Let me ask you this. What religion or social structure did you grow up under, if any?
Jehovah's Witness.
Oh shit, we definitely got something in common. When I was growing up, I was actually a Jehovah's Witness for like 16 years. Real talk. My grandmother was a Jehovah's Witness. I know all about.
My grandmother was too.
I know, and I was raised by my grandma. I know all about the 144,000. Look at that.
My mom is still one today. Yes, my grandma was too. So I grew up with the Book of Revelations, and that's probably what got me started to start thinking, seeing those pictures.
That's a fact. And my book of Bible stories, right?
Right. It was gold with the red letters.
You know anything about Jehovah's Witness or no? He like, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
No.
See, that's a Jehovah's Witness thing. You know what I mean? Look,
I'm sure one may have knocked on your door because they really like to spread the word.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
what was that? What was that encounter like? Five, you actually having a Jehovah's Witness knock on your door? You let him in?
No.
No.
I talked though.
How long was the conversation?
It depends. few times it was just no thank you, and a few other times, you know what I'm saying, we had a few great debates.
I bet you they wanted to say, hey, we'll leave our number in our book so we can come back and talk to you later.
I had a few too, like, oh my God.
Like, hold on.
Yeah, he's the devil.
Excuse me, sir. We're going to finish walking the block. We're going to finish walking the block. Yeah, I've ran into those after I left that coat. Excuse me. You know what I mean? Definitely. What do you feel about the actual witnessing since you were part of that organization? What do you think about them?
Some stuff that they predicted is coming to pass. Not like as far as like the not accepting the blood part, not being for the world, you know, that something was coming. Those little things like that, you know, everything kind of like what my grandma was telling me is coming. You know, I would say that. I'm not going to just say it's an all-out right truth because it's the truth everywhere. It's all spreaded around. Right. But I know it is the foundation what brought me to wanting to know that whole spiritual realm.
Do you have a feeling that Jehovah's Witnesses is more of an elite group than all the other Christians, or you have other Christian groups out there that is a little bit more
to be honest, to be truly honest and tell the honest truth, because I've been doing that lately, I feel like they're just all like little gangs. You know, like I ride for this guy, so we all together, and I ride for this guy, and we all together. And I think it takes a lot of courage to just step out and say, I'm finding my own God, you know?
Okay, facts. Man, I wish you guys could actually see her move and see her spirit, see her smile, see her facial expressions, because she's definitely going in with energy. It's just, man, I don't know what the hell's going on with Skype. We may have to reevaluate this Skype thing and turn it over to a new leaf. What they got out there? StreamYard, Face, all that other stuff. You know what I mean? But right now, we're going to have to roll with
So
this.
right now, all you can see is a stuck photo.
They're seeing a still photo, but we're seeing you actually move. But they're not able to see that. But hey, as long as they can get your voice and your energy, and they can see your actual picture, I mean, that is, I guess, what's going to happen. Because
maybe it'll load up. I know it's not my reception because you guys can see me very well, right?
No, yeah, we can see you. It's something going on with the Skype. Skype seems to have frozen on the screen for some reason, and maybe on a commercial break, I'll try to do my little thing and see if we can unscrew that. Let me ask you this.
All right.
Let me ask you this, Aset. What TV show growing up had your attention?
On what parts? Like, you mean sitcom or?
Okay,
I get it.
Let's go sitcom.
I used to like the show Quantum Leap. That was I really like that. I love the X-Files. I love Touched by an Angel. Like stuff like that.
What about
Bewitched? What about I Dream of Jeannie?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was my dad's shit. I Dream of Jeannie, Bewitched. You know what I mean? That was that cockazoid shit. You know what I mean? Let me ask you this. What about American Hero?
American Eagle. I don't remember that one.
You don't remember American Hero? That's probably a man show.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, I do. I remember that. He had blonde hair, right?
Yeah, curly blonde hair, and he was like.
Remember all his powers. I remember that he wore red, right?
Facts,
got it.
Facts. He could fly a little bit, but he couldn't fly straight.
Yeah, he was testing it out. Right.
He couldn't fly straight.
What about MacGyver?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See those.
What else was the other one? I could the Equalizer.
The Equalizer. I probably bypassed that one. What was that about?
Man, I can really take it back. Sidekicks.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, with Chuck Norris and my man Ernie Reyes. Oh no, it wasn't Ernie Reyes. It was the white kid. It was the white kid.
It was the little Chinese kid.
No, that's Ernie Reyes. That's Ernie Reyes Jr.
Whatever his name.
Wait, was that sidekick? I thought for some reason I had the picture of the. Anyhow, never mind. Let me ask you this. Well, what was your TV show? I said that you said that had you actually, that you watched, that you actually paid attention to.
I used to like Quantum Leap a lot.
Now, what was it about Quantum Leap that got your focus?
The fact that he could be the same spirit in a different body and nobody knew it but him.
Because he was really a time traveler. He was a time traveler.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, that part.
So you're into definitely outer body experiences and
quantum physics, metaphysics. Yes.
Got you. Okay. let me ask you this similar to that. Who actually inspired you then?
Dr. York was my awakening.
So Dr. York, out of all so-called nigga prophets, that's the one who did it for you?
That sparked that light?
Yes.
Yes. And then it dived me into everybody else after that.
Now you know a lot of people probably listening like, she said Dr. York, fucking Dr. York. How the hell? We're not going to go into Dr. York's history and all that other good stuff, but Dr. York definitely, are you aware of Dr. York? Yeah. Okay, yeah, Dr. York definitely had a huge impact on a lot of Negroid minds. You know, he definitely opened the doors for that metaphysics and that quantum leap, like she said, quantum leap, that quantum leap of knowledge, to where he pushed people to a ninth ether level. And I give him that. He fucking damn near went through every phase of religion, from Judaism, Christianity, to Islam, to Moorish, to shit, just fuck it, nigga. We Egyptians in America, nigga, in Atlanta, Georgia.
Right.
You know what I mean? He definitely did that. And I give it to you. So now, let's lighten this up a little bit. I'm going to ask you what I ask a lot of our guests. You ready?
I'm ready.
What was your favorite brand of cereal that you couldn't
growing
wait?
up?
Yes, ma'am, that you couldn't
Fruity
wait.
Pebbles.
Ah, shit. This nigga said, Wi-Fi. Why you say,
Because they get so soft so fast.
That's true. That's true. They do get soggy real fucking quick.
I don't think they lasted in my bowl that long to get soggy.
Oh, so you was one of them motherfuckers that you was one of them motherfuckers with the big spoon.
Oh, but no, don't forget. Okay, wait, and Smurfberry Crunch. Y'all probably don't remember
that
it.
was my shit.
Did she say
Nah.
Smurfberry
Right.
Crunch? Nah, those was nasty. Those didn't taste like
Wait a minute
anything.
now, we ain't no spring chickens here.
Smurfberry Crunch, that was nasty, dog. That shit didn't taste like nothing. You
The
took,
real Cheerios, not the ones they got now, but the real Cheerios that you had to put the sugar on.
ah, yeah. So you put the whole fucking 5 spoons
with
of
some
sugar in that
cold
bitch.
milk. Yes.
I take it that's when everybody was drinking cow milk, right?
Man, things just ain't what they used to be, right?
Hey, I don't drink cow milk, but I know. Do you drink cow milk?
No.
Exactly. So see, that's when niggas are drinking cow. You drink cow milk still? He said, yeah. Yeah. See, that's
Some
a
of us
yes.
still do.
I drink that milk I buy at the store.
He's still drinking cow milk, y'all. We on that almond milk now, you know what I mean? But nah, definitely, you know what I mean? That's what's up. But you like Fruity Pebbles, so you was one of those motherfuckers with the big spoon, right? The
Right.
big spoon
What is that little? I need to catch some milk on this.
I could dig it. You know what I mean? That's what's up.
You need the milk to swim around through the cereal. It's on the spoon, because you know how that little spoon ain't gonna work. Y'all know it don't.
Nah, yeah, you was one of them greedy little motherfucking kids. I could dig
Y'all,
it.
I love food. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I had to start getting fit and lit. I do love food, y'all.
I heard the hell out of that. All right, now you went through our little phase of getting to know you and kind of lighting you up. See that smile? See, man, I wish that y'all could see this smile and see that energy to where, you know, and besides being so serious and channeling, she's actually smiling and glowing, and she's feeling good right now, man. I wish you guys could vibe with that. I don't know what's going on with that. My man said, "I am that I am." The milk back in the day was way better than this watered down milk now. Hey, you want to know something? When I was a cow milk drinker, I would probably assume you're right.
Where you calling from? I am that. I am.
But he's talking to you. I am. Where you from? You can just type that in the chat. But
because my milk is fine.
He said his milk is fine. Nigga, you drinking vitamin D milk or vitamin A? See, he's probably drinking vitamin A milk and that's watered down. You know what I mean? And you probably drinking vitamin D that's got all that cow pus and blood and that pure. You know, that's some nasty shit. Both of you niggas is nasty with that cow milk. Y'all better leave that shit alone.
I think they'll stop drinking it when they actually watch the video. That'll make you stop drinking it.
No, that's a fact.
You watch a video on anything, that should make you stop anything. You watch a video on KFC, that'd be
oh, I've seen that shit. Chickens with no heads and shit.
That'd be your last motherfucking holiday.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy. My man said he from Augusta, Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my man country, so he definitely know about that milk and eggs, my nigga. I bet you he know about powdered eggs.
That's because the plant.
I know about powdered eggs and
look
powdered
at you.
milk.
So, well, you from Harlem, so I definitely know you in the ghettos with that shit. That was some ghetto food.
No, my dad was in the military.
That don't mean shit. My dad was in the military. My dad was in the military too. We still had that powdered egg shit. You know what I mean?
Y'all, and the food that you can put the hot water on and make a whole beef stew out of
She talking about some damn MRIs, or is it MRDs?
That's
MRIs?
that military survival.
Yeah, that military
stuff.
shit. Yeah, look at this girl. My man. I'm sorry. That I am. It's a girl. We apologize. We apologize. You know what I mean? I am that I am is a girl and not a guy. We've been being male chauvinists, just thinking everybody's a fucking male on these chats, and it's really our apologies. You know what I mean?
Shit. Okay. Yeah.
That's what it is.
I know.
He like, nigga, I don't know. Hey, we apologize for that one. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So, I mean, you've been a great sport so far. So now we're gonna go ahead and get into the actual show. So with that being said, why don't we go ahead and take you over here to
GeesMs. And this, GeesMs.
All right. So we're about to actually dive into a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and bring you all why you're actually here to chill and vibe with us. Yes, we got a set. I ain't going to even try to pronounce the rest of that lane. I said, if you want to pronounce the rest of that, go right on ahead. Kick that phonetic knowledge.
All right,
or whatever.
y'all listening. I'm going to tell y'all how to say my name. And it's not as much. Once you learn how to say it, it'll sound like a melody. Okay, so it's Offset, Sir Cat.
He said Offset.
Reminitek.
This nigga, he thinks you're saying Offset, not Offset, but Offset.
I get that a lot.
You know what I mean? Hey, that's what's up.
I'm gonna have to hit him up. I've been promoting him, but it's Offset, y'all.
Hey,
that's Auset, who is the goddess, the Egyptian goddess, Kemetic goddess Offset.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. You brought your fan base over here because they definitely rocking with you in that chat.
So. Peace, family. What's up?
Yeah,
What's up? What's up? I love y'all. Thank you for coming to vibe with me, y'all. I love y'all so much. We love y'all. What's up, everybody, for coming? Thank you.
Hey,
hopefully y'all gonna get to see me before the show is over.
Yeah, hopefully y'all can actually see her move and talk and all this shit like we seeing, because I feel disappointed that you guys came over here and can't even see her lips move, and y'all sitting there watching a stuck screen.
Ooh, I just finally heard some of that New York accent.
I've been hearing all that shit when she said motherfucking Fruity Pebbles, nigga, the big spoon and powdered eggs, nigga. I knew she was from fucking New York, nigga.
Oh, but y'all did forget about Apple Jacks, though. And then I'm gonna stop talking about that.
Apple Jacks is still fire today.
That flavor up that milk right there. Now they season up that milk right there. Ooh, wait.
Even though I don't eat cereal anymore, but I'm last time I ate some cereal, I know Apple Jacks was fire.
Keep you humble, nigga. Eat a bowl. It'll bring you down a notch. Right. Yeah, it'll bring you down.
You know what though? I ain't even gonna lie. My favorite cereal was just Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, bro. The Tony the Tiger. That just did it for
me.
You know
the milk always had to be cold. It gotta be cold.
Oh, it had to be cold.
If it wasn't.
The top of our refrigerator looked like a rainbow. They had about 6 different boxes up there.
Yeah, why do niggas always put their shit on the top of the refrigerator and have like 6 fucking boxes and 4 of them is empty?
Don't
Don't
question the culture, brother.
Hey, I'm just saying, bro. Negroids is a strange race. Hey, I'm one of you Negroids.
Yeah,
that's right.
You are.
Hey, I'm not black. I'm a Negroid. It's a difference.
He is strange as it gets, y'all.
Hey, well, we about to see. Well, some people would say I said it's strange. I mean, by what she talks about, some of her information and who she is. But hey, we're about to go ahead and get into why we're all here. So why don't we go ahead and dive into this? All right. Oh yes. With season 2 coming to a close, what better way to transition into next season than to get into some old-fashioned conspiracies? Yes, in what I prefer to call Gees Mysteries. Hey, sounds good, doesn't it? Ha! From energy vampires, Luciferians, reptilians, and those beautiful extraterrestrials only a mother could love, well, maybe the Watchers. Come vibe, subscribe, and who knows, you maybe might want to like as we host our special guest with the power of channeling energy and talking that ish. Auset. Yes, Auset. Maybe we can get her to answer the big questions. What do you think about the zombie apocalypse mandate? And is the world flat? Anyhow, I guess it's about that time. So let's talk about it. Okay, alright, so hey, how y'all doing there? We are back. Oh yes. Shit. With season 2. Let's cut that. Look, we having some real technical difficulties for some reason. I do not know. You know, we really don't actually link through Skype, but because we actually wanted you to see this person, we usually have people actually in the studio or you know what I mean, linking through another way. Definitely, Skype is definitely causing a little confusion with this program. I don't know why.
Do a test run.
You know, yeah, we did do a test run earlier. It ran smooth, did it not? I said
it did.
It ran smooth.
Well, you can see me. It's not really y'all because I can see y'all and I can hear y'all, but I can't.
But
they can't see me moving.
Yeah, they can't see you moving at all. Like we see you moving, but they're just looking at a flat, stuck screen. But they definitely.
And I actually see 2 screens of you guys.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? Well, you can see that, but they don't know that. Okay. You know what I mean? You actually can see us in the back side, and you can see us in the front side because you're being shared our whole screen. They only get to see the front side to where they're seeing the live motion. They don't get to see the back side of what's going on. And so,
well, I'm gonna take it as that's just how much energy is flowing. So we're gonna keep this show rolling, right?
Well, fuck it. Let's keep it rolling then. So, since we have some with your talents on this show, Aset, I'm going to play the short clip, and afterwards, I would love to hear your thoughts on this. The only thing is that you're not able to hear for some reason. You said you was unable to hear the video, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way that you can have a cell phone next to you to where you can actually log onto the show and hear this clip?
Let me see. I do have one next to me. Let me see if I can log into YouTube.
Yes, please. I'll wait for you to log on. You know what I mean? You got some friends in here in the chat. They saying we love you, sissy. You know what I mean? And all that other good stuff.
Oh, man, y'all. They do this to me on Facebook, y'all. Y'all know how they do me. They done followed us over here.
Now, you want to know what's funny? I have to say, now, where's our fans at? Where's our followers? Where's our peoples at? I don't see any of our peoples in the chat. Hey, I gotta. Hey, we gotta go to war. Hey, we gotta go to war.
Let's just accept the love that
we accept the love, but where's our people at in the chat? It's all our people in the chat right now. Hey, you're right. Hey, all right, for sure.
I'm not gonna be able to hear the audio, you guys, but if you could just break it down to me afterwards, I'm sure I could catch on.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play this clip. And hopefully you can visually see it, what's going on. Your audience can see it, we can see it, and then we'll go ahead and touch bases on what it is, okay? I'm going to play this clip, and let's talk about it.
All right. Mm-hmm. All right.
What's your problem? I said, what's your problem?
How are you today, sir? Okay, how's it going? Fine, thank you. Thank you, sir. Here you are, sir. Thank you. Hey, buddy. You gonna pay for that or what? Look, buddy, I don't want no hassle today. Either pay for it or put it back.
Look at that little clip. Aset, I have to ask you, because, you know, I tapped into you, you know, I'm an investigative journalist and I pay attention to the type of things that you talk about. And because I've heard you channel certain things and you were able to touch my brain with the alternative information that you channel in, you mentioned something about things that we see that a few of us can be aware of, most cannot. So I have to pull up They Live. Now, you had somebody in the chat that knows you says she's always talking about this movie. They said it's We Live, but it's actually They Live. Let me ask you, are you a fan of the movie They Live? Yes. Okay. And with being a fan of the movie They Live, type of the stuff that some of the stuff that you actually talk about, is it parallel to the movie They Live?
Actually, the clip that you showed before the show is actually pretty much what They Live was trying to tell everybody.
And what would that be?
That we live in a world that we are unaware of.
Got you.
And that we are very unaware of. And nothing is what it seems until you're able to see beyond what you really see.
Got you. Now, what about those that are unable to see what I guess those like you or I or 5 or other people just are able to see? How do you explain this to them?
Whew. So if you've ever seen the movie, he tries to tell his friend to put the glasses on. And we know that's one of the most famous parts of the movie, him fighting him. Yeah. The battle of the fight.
Yeah, in the alley.
In the alley, yeah. A negroid, a caucasoid fighting a negroid, to be aware.
So that's pretty much just saying metaphorically that that's what people are going to do when you try to show them something that they just can't see and refuse to see because they only believe what they see.
So like when you try to explain these certain algorithms to people, you guys are just not really seeing this sacred geometry or this myth beyond the eyes, or what lies beyond the eyes of your visual eyes. I guess the Kemetic people would say their third eye is able to visually see. What is it that they need to know about what's going on when you see something like They Live? And let's get out of the actual glasses turning on. When we are walking in real life, what are we looking at? The things that we don't see. I don't know if I'm articulating that correctly.
No, you are. So as if we're walking down the street and I'm woke because I see, and to see means to do the research on what you see, because if you don't know what a symbol is, you can see it all day. It would only mean what somebody told you. But by going to do the the research to get the knowledge, you find out what the symbol means. So now when you see it, you see it the way it really is instead of the way someone told you to see it. Like if we look at it, for instance, for example, if we look at the McDonald's symbol, if you turn it sideways, it's the number 13. And a lot of people have never seen that before.
And if you turn it up, and if you turn it upside right, it's West Side. You know what I mean? I'm just joking, but you know what I mean.
Right.
You know,
so you see how you said, you look at it, and you was like, okay, so I said you flipped it like the 13. Well, let me flip it again and see what I get. And that's where the wisdom comes, because you keep seeking beyond the symbol and what you saw. Like if you look at this black and white floor, that we have. It could look like the black is overpowering the white, but if you look at it another way, you can see the white overpower the black, just in a black and white floor.
Facts.
It's all how it's perceived and taken in by the eye.
No, that's a fact. That's definitely a fact. So now, um, what is it like? How can I ask this? Before I ask it, do you have a question as regards to They Live and our guest, a set that you would like to ask?
No, actually, I agree with her assessment.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely are spot on, and a lot of things that you talk about, especially when it comes to the actual movie They Live.
And to speak on that number, and to speak on that number 13 real quick.
Mafia.
Well, not only that, but you know what I'm saying, that's masonry. You know, that's a
Masonic number.
And this also a
13,
supreme number.
13.
Right.
That's a fact. 33, definitely 33 degrees.
13 is very magical. It's very spiritual. It's very high in the spiritual realm, but they don't tell you that.
Well, me as a mathematician, and I can just tell you that 13 is actually 4. It's 1 plus 3, which equals 4. And 4 into my world is wisdom. It's the number of wisdom. So it's definitely a wise number. And if you get 444, as we have talked about earlier, you definitely get that wise wisdom of information that's coming. And it appears that, hey, it's coming tonight. So with that being said, what do you think about the movie They Live? Were they spot on or were they exaggerating? Do we really walk past reptilians or extraterrestrial beings? Hey, I don't want to go too far.
I would say that movie is happening right now. It's happening right now because they were robots. It was AI intelligence.
Before you go on, let me clarify. So it wasn't reptilians. It was actually AI, artificial intelligence. Look at you.
Frequencies.
Great spot, because most people would think that there was reptilians when it was actually robots. Now, I don't know if you ever seen Hell Comes to Frogland. Have you saw that movie?
No,
That's part 2. That's part 2 to this with Roddy Piper. To where now he goes into the realm, he leaves the AI, artificial intelligence of the alien, whatever world, and he gets into the actual reptilian part where the people are frogs.
Wow.
Have you seen that, Hell Comes to Frogland?
No.
Oh, man. After this show, I want all of you alternative spooky motherfuckers into this conspiracy world to go out there and look at Roddy's Piper's Hell Comes to Frogland. Or Frogtown. I believe it's Frogland, but it could be Frogtown. Check that out. And then y'all be like, damn, I didn't know they made a part 2 to this shit. Because it definitely gets deep and just like this was. But this one was super deep because it showed you the type of words when you're looking through those glasses that most people don't see, the sacred geometry or the certain fragmentations of words out there. They actually showed you that it has a alternative meaning for those that are aware of what's going on. And then it's also subliminally for the illusions to where, like, for kids that watch Disney, they may think, like, parents may think that, oh, this is just an innocent cartoon. But the kids are actually seeing the subliminals that they're putting in there. So when they grow up, they're growing up with the subliminals attached to them. But because we're so far gone and we've been beat down with a lot of work, a lot of stress, all the barriers of life, we don't really get to see what those type of, I guess, illusions or sacred geometry inputs are really telling us. But the kids, they pick up on all of that. But unbeknownst to them, they're picking it all up. And so they grow up with that until they get beat down, wore down like we do as adults. You mentioned that before. You said something that resonated with me. You said that we birth kids to repeat what we are already repeating. Growing up, paying bills, making money, but paying that money right back. And then you birth kids into this matrix system and they repeat the same cycle to where almost that we keep birthing generations into this matrix grid that is entrapping everybody to slaves. Something like They Live. Do you still feel that sentiment?
I do. In that part, yes, I do. And I mean, it's so easy to see. I mean, the proof is there.
Yeah. We continuously run the same cycles. Generation after generation. No matter what form of cycle it is, good or bad. or even mediocre.
Got you. Now,
Yeah.
let me go even further, Five, because our guest said that if she could, she wouldn't bring kids into this world. If she could do it
I
all
said
over
the
again.
same thing. I
Well,
said the same
do
thing.
you agree with that? Would you can still bring kids into this world?
Well, you know what I'm saying?
Right now,
Well,
Right
definitely
now.
not.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, definitely done.
No.
But beforehand, before I even had kids, I used to always say, you know, I didn't want to have kids. I wouldn't go and have kids.
But too much fucking ended up having kids, right?
Oh, man, you know, hey, when you blessed, yeah.
He said blessed. That just means he's squirting a lot of semen.
Nah, that ain't what that means.
Yeah, that's all that means. He's a semen squirter.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Nah,
Look.
It's
Let
a
me-
magic stick. That's what it was supposed to do. It's not like we messed up. That's the only reason we have it. That's what it's for.
let me ask.
I'll drink to that.
Let me ask you. You guys. All right.
I love y'all. Y'all so lit.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Do you believe in reptilians?
I won't say believe. I'm gonna say I know that this is kind of real.
Yeah.
I feel like I know. I've done a lot of research, and I would say I don't believe I know.
What gives you the assurance that? Go ahead. You want to ask?
Would you say you've seen one?
I won't say I've seen one, but I've seen somebody who's seen one with the proof that they've seen one.
Gotcha.
Right.
Got you.
Really?
Because you know Roddy Piper and They Live, he was walking past all of that shit, and he had to have some kind of special vision to be able to see those, which it was those glasses. Now imagine if we're walking past a bunch of reptilians or a bunch of beings that are able to hide in the disguise of man.
Bunch of niggas.
Right.
I guess nigga. Let me ask you. No, you know what? You just said something. You just said something good.
You know what I'm saying? They're still niggas.
Let me ask you. Could niggas be
Still out there in the
reptilians?
streets. Yeah.
Is it? I'm asking her. I'm asking her. Is it possible for niggas to be reptilians?
They can take any shape. They can be any whatever they want to be.
Yeah, that's why I said
So I don't want to get banned on this show, but fuck it, we always getting banned. So let me just ask this question: is Queen Elizabeth part of the reptilian shape-shifting
I would
race?
say for everybody here to go look at the interview with Princess Diana and leave it at that.
Which one?
And let them decide.
Are you talking about where her eyes kind of like
Where
do
she
the?
spoke about being under hypnotic, state, and what she saw and what they did to her,
Really?
Yeah, I mean they
and why
definitely-
she's not here now.
See, that's
yeah,
it.
they definitely had a hand in her not being here. The powers that be.
I am that I am says they do walk amongst us. Five, do you believe
Man,
they
what?
walk amongst us?
You seen the movie Fallen with Denzel Washington?
I have, but those wasn't those wasn't reptilians though. Those were spirits. That was a certain type of energy, like a possession, as far as a demon.
Regardless,
That
whatever you want to call them, reptilians.
Well, no,
But they
because-
can move.
aliens.
This get deep. Like we here to get
Well,
deep.
well, we here to
So
get
you
deep.
gotta
This is
imagine
G's
it
mystery
was all
show.
walking
Let me
amongst us.
answer. Hold on, let me answer. Can I answer?
Yeah,
your
you're free to
question?
go.
Yes. You know me, I really believe that we are not the only motherfuckers here, period.
Okay.
In this whole world, entire galaxy, how is it that humans is supposed to be the only motherfucking thing going? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So let me ask you this, Five, and after I ask you this, Five, I want to pose the same question to you. Aset, do you believe that these beings are coming from extraterrestrial, meaning from outer space into terrestrial lands, or are they just here?
I feel like some here.
Hold on. Before you
in and
answer,
out.
hold on. Before you answer, Five, that was for you first.
That was for me.
Yes, that was for you first.
Oh, man, fuck.
Okay.
That was for you first.
All right, repeat that, man.
Okay. Do you believe that these beings, reptilians, whatever, alien greys?
I don't know about no reptilian.
Okay, well, let's just go alien greys. The one with the big head, small eyes, no ears,
Okay.
little mouths, can't even suck a dick. Hey, do you believe that they coming in? Do you believe that they coming in from extraterrestrial, out of space, or are they terrestrial, already here?
Oh, both. both.
Well, we can't have it both.
Yeah, because you got motherfuckers that was here before us.
Okay, but did they come out from extraterrestrial, meaning from outer space into this realm, or were they already here and they're just the ancient civilization race?
They have to come. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's iffy.
Okay, now when you're dealing with a person like me,
that's a catch-22.
Now when you
because you know what I'm saying? Who's to say they wasn't here before fucking?
But if they was here before, no, I don't disagree that part. But did they come from outer to inner?
Yeah, I would assume so.
See, now when you deal with a person like me, I don't believe anything comes in and out of this realm of what we call the planet of Earth. You see, I don't believe that because based on what I know, nothing leaves this planet and nothing comes in.
There's something more intelligent than humans out there.
No, I'm not saying that's not true. No, I agree to that part. But leaving this realm, because this is the ultimate testing grounds, which we call Earth. Meaning that if you're born here, that means you either breathe on land or you're underneath the water and you have gills. Now, no, okay. But what I'm saying is that well, I'm just saying the whole zoo, because the Earth is a zoo. The Earth is a zoo. It has all different types of like alien life forms, species, from motherfucking rabbits to fucking octopuses to fucking humans to fucking chimpanzees to everything. It's the big zoo. But to even reptilians. But I don't see anything coming from extraterrestrial into this zone. I believe that they're already here and nothing comes out. Well, because this is the ultimate test. This is the realm where you get to experience the physical.
If there's a higher being and higher intelligent form out there of some kind, and obviously, if it's a shapeshifter.
But does that mean that does that mean it came from space, or does that just mean is an advanced civilization?
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Let me finish. So, see what I go through, y'all.
Hey, G's mystery show will reveal.
It continues. It continues.
Hey, I'm not
but,
drunk.
But regardless of where it come from, if it has the technology and the intelligence to shift, to change, to mimic, that intelligence is off our charts.
I don't disagree with that.
That science is off our charts. So if that, with that being said, why would it not be plausible for that type of technology, that type of intelligence to come within?
Okay, now let me answer that. Then I want to hear your side. Now, but hold on, before she answers, let me give a reply.
Okay.
Now, because I know that we live on the she's definitely the guest, and she's definitely the one with the powerful energy. I just wish her fucking screen was moving so they could see this shit. Anyhow, with enough that said, hey, y'all hear the voice though. With that being said, where we're at in this realm called Earth, it is the ultimate realm. It is the most special place in the universe, because this is the testing grounds that parallels you or pushes you to the next episode.
In your human
form. No, but not just in your human form, in your physical form. Because dogs aren't humans, but they still in the physical form.
You can only think that far in your human capacity.
No, I can observe, but see, no, you're right. But hold on, can I reply though? Because I let you reply. So now, from what I can observe, that nothing comes into this planet space. This planetorial space. Everything that goes around obeys this planet. It's here to make this planet sufficient and do what it does. Whether you're talking about the time, the seasons, the weather, whatever. Everything on this realm is in a capacity to be here and nowhere else. And when you transition to whatever we call the unknowns, which people call being dead or whatever, but nothing dies. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. It just does what it's going to do. Now, what that means is that it recycles. It's a recycle. But when you transition on, actually losing the actual physical form, that's the only time you're able to transition out of this realm. And so when somebody says reptilians, aliens, well, we're not going to talk about aliens. Aliens are just motherfuckers that cross the border. Let's just keep it real. Extraterrestrials, extraterrestrials, Hey, I'm just being real. I didn't say Mexicans, my nigga. Don't try to make it sound like I'm talking about Mexicans. It could be a Negroid coming across motherfuckers. Hey, look at the Haitians, nigga, that just got done getting whipped. I mean, they just got done getting. Hey, well, I don't want my Latino buddies.
Now you just marking them off.
Hey, I just don't want my Latino buddies thinking that I'm being like, you know what I mean, just alienating them. You see that word? No point intended. That I'm just alienating them when I know that Haitians could be a motherfucking alien, Africans can be a motherfucking alien, Caucasoids can be an alien. I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Brother.
Hey, you know, hey, forget this. Let me ask you, Maria, because you channel a lot and you say,
Maria?
Oh, I mean, well, a set. I mean, and look,
wait a minute now.
Hey, I mean, she has powerful names. I mean, Maria is the Virgin Mary.
Hold on, man. You had me struggling for about a half an hour.
But I'm not Maria.
But she's not Maria anymore. She's Aset. You know what I mean? She's Aset. You know what I mean? She's Aset. Whatever that other name is to the other name to the other name and that other name. She is. That there you go. The ramens and the jamans and the techs and the uwaks and
right.
And nigga Egyptian.
So I do agree with you on that. Physically, like there is something blocking you leaving this shore. So when I studied the 7 Hermetic Principles, I realized that I have a puppy, y'all.
No worries. The dog wants to talk too. Hey, the dog has a consciousness, right? It's physical.
So I feel like maybe not physically, but mentally, I'll travel beyond dimensions and end up watching a science show saying some shit. So I do agree that there are certain entities that can't leave this realm, but I feel that some aren't, like they can leave the realm in higher dimensions.
Okay, now when
they
you
say that we were in prison here, I mean, this is the legend that we were put here until we raise our level of consciousness. We cannot go outside of this dimension.
Okay, so one of your peoples put your name in here. They said Aset Serket Renutet. Is that correct? Renutet. I'm just gonna call you Aset Renew. Because that's what the fuck you is. You're renewing.
Because I have become my new self.
Yeah, you're renewing some shit. Okay.
Egyptian goddess. Let's talk about her real quick. Because y'all need to know that name because she'll protect you. Renutet, which is Ra.
Do she give out hugs?
Nutet. And she was the cobra goddess, and she protected the pharaohs. So she was a healing goddess, a nurturer, the goddess of abundance. She protected, the empire.
Mm. So is she the one that was on the pharaoh's head, the snake right here, just sitting
there
like, motherfucker, look at me. You know
and that also represents the opening and sharpness of the pineal gland. But yes, the cobra to the protector. Yes.
Now how
so
can
her name is Renutet.
Now, me being a nigga, you know what I mean? I'm a real nigga. You know what I mean? I like to think that. How the fuck can a snake protect me when I'm scared of the snake biting me? Like, can a snake truly be my friend?
Yes.
Can you train a snake?
Yes.
I thought they said never lie down with snakes. They always double cross you.
Because that's the keep you away from your kundalini energy.
Ooh, I mean, I know about my spine, you know what I mean? I be feeling motherfuckers tingling and shit, and I be like,
it's to put you in fear of the serpent, because the serpent is very, very, very spiritual. If you look into it, it's even wrapped around the medicine symbol as the Carduceus.
You fuck with that snake shit?
Yeah, man.
So the snake represents immortality because it sheds itself.
No, hold on. Did you say immortality? Now let me tell you the only animal that comes close to immortality, and that's the motherfucking turtle.
No, I don't mean in a reference as it won't ever die out. I'm saying
okay, because I was about to say,
nigga, you put a renewal.
I was about to say, you put a snake next to a turtle, that snake is dead.
No, I don't mean like it's
70 years before the turtle was still living and crawling around. Like, which way did I go? Which way did he go?
Right, no. I'm not saying it on an aspect, but spiritually, the shedding of the snake represents immortality, to be able to renew itself over and over again by shedding the old and becoming new, by letting go,
Gotcha.
So
now somebody said that fear doesn't exist. It's a mind thing. Five, you agree with that? True?
Yeah, you can.
You know how it's true? If a dog is running after you, you might run. But if a dog is running after your baby, you about to fight that dog.
Yeah.
If a dog is chasing me, I'm going to fight the dog, period. I'm not scared of a dog. Now, if a spider... Now, let me tell you fear. Now, look, if a dog is chasing me... No, I'm not going to run. I'll fight a dog. But if a spider If a spider came down, then I'm jumping the fuck up and I'm out of this bitch. And I'm gonna let
What
you
if your
kill it.
child is laying there next to the spider? What would you do?
That motherfucker better learn how to smack that motherfucker because I'm out of here. You know what I mean? You take care of that spider, my G.
But it is a metaphor of saying how sometimes people think they're afraid until they're put in that situation where they have to do it, and then they conquer the fear.
Yeah,
Well, that's
that fight or flight will kick in.
Well, that's what I call the difference between a hero and a coward. Because the hero and the coward both have the same energy. It's just that the coward is going to think about it. When the hero is not, he's just going to rush right in. Well, I don't want to say he or she is going to rush right in because the girl can be a hero too.
It depends on the situation and how you look at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember back in the day when the apartment complex in Little Africa caught on fire and, you know, the neighbors were all scrambling.
When you say Little Africa, I don't think they know about Little Africa. You know what I mean? It's the hood project type shit. You know, you have to be clear because these niggas think you probably really talking about
of a certain city
overseas.
in San Bernardino. A certain part of the city in San Bernardino, California.
Yeah, Little Africa, the hood. Go ahead.
The apartment complex caught on fire, and on the second floor was a single mom who was pregnant, getting trapped on the balcony, and you know, a couple of neighbors tried to run up the stairs,
burnt themselves up.
But the fire was so intense through the doors, you know what I'm saying?
They turned their ass around.
They turned their ass around and came down. But
one motherfucker.
Man, motherfucker woke up out his sleep. One of the other neighbors woke up out his sleep, barefooted with just jeans on, with no shirt. Ran up the stairs, ran in the house. Ran in the apartment.
That's a hero.
Grabbed that child and came back outside with that child. And man, we all couldn't believe it.
Now that's a hero.
That shit was.
Now that's that supernatural power we kick in. That's exactly what I'm talking about right there. That part.
So many.
All right, now hold on. Somebody in the chat speaking a whole nother language. I don't even know what somebody said. Nam Mayo Renge. Oh, is they talking about that? Ain't that what fucking homegrown Tina Turner was saying? Yeah, ain't that Buddha shit? Ain't that
it's not really Buddha shit if I break down the science behind what the Buddha is.
Remember, yeah, that too. Remember when on Tina Turner?
Well, how about I break down what it means? So the Nam Myoho Renge Kyo sends out energies 10 ways to the universe. We are the Black Buddha. We are the Sambo. We don't know that.
Now hold on. When you say Sambo, I thought a Sambo was a Sambo nigga. I thought that was a bad thing.
And that's where they got it from to mislead you. I'm about to take you where we need to go.
Okay.
The Black Sambo, you may want to. It's the universal cosmic God. Okay, and he said that there is no death, and we are called the Nagas, the Black Serpent, the Black Serpent people, which are the golden dragons. We live eternal. We never die. We're cosmic energy. Okay. So they erased him, and then this is documented. They wrote on the walls what they would do to us in slavery times, way back in the Sambo time. The city was hidden for over 25,000 years, and it finally came to play, and they was able to see everything. And if you go back to the snake and all of that, it all represents us. And he had 7 serpents upon his head, just like Offset, which represents her having dominion over all of the whole entire cosmic universe and the 7 continents. This shit is so deep. We could be here for hours.
Well, I thought there was only 6 continents because they combine Europe and Asia.
I understand that, but I'm just saying.
I'm just joking with you. I'm just
I'm just taking this on a spiritual realm because I think that all of us should know that all of our culture was stolen. We are so intelligent, and the Black Sambo is what we need to know. That Nam Myoho Renge Kyo is your song, baby. That's why it brings you peace. We work better when we're in peace. We are chaotic, but we function better in a peaceful state of mind. When we're chaotic, we really just tear up shit. We just fuck up shit. So we have to stay balanced, like the Maya thing. As nice as we could be, we could be crazy too. So we have to have that yin yang thing, and this all came from us. I want to tell y'all, everybody in this show tonight, if you're here tonight, you're here for a reason. You really are one of the chose, and that's not in your scriptures chose. It's a cosmic universal energy that flows through you. And when you say Nam Myoho Renge Kyo and you say Atum, you're changing your vibration.
Right. Do you got to do your fingers like this though? Do you have to do this type of shit?
Because it's all about movement. It's the flow of energy. It's just the movement of your hands of the 7 of Hermetic principles. The law of vibration, nothing ever stops moving.
Yeah. See, I wish you guys could see her, man. She's moving and she's expressing. Man, this fucking Skype shit got to be worked out, man. We gotta do something about the Skype shit vibe. We gotta do something with the Skype shit. And we gotta get up. We gotta update to StreamYard or something because I guess StreamYard is what everybody owns.
But I think that everyone here can feel the energy. I love all of y'all, and y'all know how I move. You probably could see me just visually.
Well, we
but
can
I'm
see
here with
you.
y'all. Does anybody else know about the Asia? That's like they say before there was anything, there was the black Asiatic black man, and we have traces of us in Asia. You know, they got lions in Asia. Like, this is documented. Even in Japan.
When you say those lions in Asia, I'm going to tell you the truth about those lions. Those lions in Asia don't look like the lions in Africa. Those lions in motherfucking Asia is kind of skinny.
Not the ones now. I'm talking about ancient, like,
them motherfuckers look like Scar, and the motherfucking lions in Africa
because
look like motherfucking Simba's father. What was Simba's father's name? I know, but what was Simba's father's name? Mufasa. Yeah, the motherfuckers in Africa look like Mufasa, and the motherfucking lions in fucking Asia, they look like Scar. They kind of
because right now I'm talking about way back, like in ancient before these motherfuckers could even take a picture times. So when we have to go back, we have to go past the textbooks they wrote to find the truth, like literally. And it's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna sound crazy because that's how they want it to be far fetched, which means you can't reach it, and can't reach your mind state. So I really love y'all show and the fact that you could really talk about these kind of topics. And anybody in here, I suggest that you guys go look at that. The resurrection. It's called the prophecy of the reincarnation. The Asiatic black Sambo.
So you keep saying Sambo to me, and let me say this to you: who would you roll with, the Sambo or the Uncle Tom?
The Sambo.
Okay, because I
always want to be the field nigga. I always want to be in the house.
you don't want to be in the house. You want to be the field nigga. You don't want to be the house nigga. But I heard Uncle Tom. No, I heard Uncle Tom was the one actually kicking the news back to the field niggas. And I heard the house niggas was the motherfucking, perpetrators. But yet the field nigga and Uncle Tom was chilling and relaying information to one another. You know what I mean? So and then the Sambo, I heard.
Some cases,
I heard the Sambo was the coon. No, you know what I mean? Maybe they fucking up the history, but that's why we gonna get into it later. I got something for you special. Oh, what's that? Oh yeah, you froze over there. Can you still with us? She actually froze now. So this Skype shit is definitely having a little effect on the show. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take a small break. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the actual phone lines. And when you guys, I'll probably open up the phone lines probably in the later half of the show because I think something's going on, you know what I mean, to where we're having a actual disconnect to where it's doing something with this Skype and the actual phone line. So let's go ahead and cancel this. And right now we're going to go ahead and take a small break, and we'll be right back to go ahead and see if we can fix this problem because I want you guys to see her move. And I want you guys to actually see and experience the full essence of this show. Because, yeah, the voice is loud and it's powerful, but, man, I want you guys to actually vibe how we're vibing. And with that being said, Five, you want to say something before we get up out of here and take a break?
Oh, man, let's get to it.
All right, for sure. We'll be right back. You guys are tuned in to G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed, episode 37. I'm your host, G, and I'm sitting next to Five.
Most electrifying man in the streets and world.
And with that being said, we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
We're now tuned in to G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. You are now tuned in to G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. Now tuned in to G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. You are now tuned in to G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. You are now tuned in to G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. to G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. Tuned in to G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. You are now tuned in to G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. Now tuned in to G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. You looking to replenish the body, boost up your immune system? Ladies, soothing up that beautiful skin? Fellas, ease those unwanted bowel movements, or we just get up in age and become elders. And our joints don't want to act right? Log on to BlackSpatula, Yes, that's BlackSpatulallc.com, providing that purple and sea moss gold, gel or in raw form, straight from the Jamaican waters, to help stand strong in this fight against the heavyweight champ, coronavirus, and that June bug flu. And you can pick up those organic, homemade elderberries to help relieve nasal congestion, anti-inflammatory, potent anti-cancer, antiviral, treats respiratory illness, aid in wound care, high in vitamin A, B, C, and potassium, and natural support for arthritis. And if you hit them with that G code, man, Black Spatula just might get you 20% off total purchase. Now, go follow Black Spatula on social media. If I ruled the world, imagine that. There would be no poor righteous teachers, nor any poor elderly or black babies who shed so many tears. And yes, dear mama, would it be too much to dare my imaginations, picturing you and daddy actually holding hands? No sticks thrown, so mama, you wouldn't be able to say Papa was a Rolling Stone. Maybe, just maybe, that echo from the South Bronx wasn't all about the breaks. For some march, some scream, fight the power. Oh, mercy, mercy me. Standing here alone, who else is wondering? Does heaven got a ghetto, or is it just me? Remembering my straight out of Compton days to my summer times in the LBC, stuck between my past and my future, presently wondering, is my mind playing tricks on me? Once hypnotized by this life, I couldn't stop chasing her. Why? Because it was just me, myself, and I. Fuck time. I never cared until one day she said fuck it and just stared. No longer cared. Passing me by with 99 problems, you better believe that bitch was the one. With so little time and not enough rhymes, you niggas are still waiting for God to arrive. Listening to Jesus walks. Have you ever heard Jesus talk? Family, it ain't no half-stepping, because I know you got soul. I have heard the chants, fuck the police, fuck the police, fuck them. And why? Because it was a good day on a sunny day to shoot you in any given way? Man, like a rebel without a pause, it's the runaway slave who came back name is Jihad. Fuck Black History Month. Really? Is this enough for all the bloodshed and tears? Our ancestors, days, nights, and years. Fuck Black History Month. Shackled chains and slaves. Yeah, I know it feels good to put on a fresh pair of J's. Sharing all the patterns no niggas own on a day like today. Fuck bleeding the fifth. For this month I will not honor. So this time you just gonna have to sit and listen, Your Honor. Fuck Black History Month. You Negroes sharing the killing of my roots. Listening, you a bunch of goddamn fools. You post today, yet forget tomorrow, only to remember again the following February of next year. So I say here, fuck Black History Month. Too many coons bragging and kids sagging. Socially lacking, perfection has been infected, so there's no connection. These young boys grow up with a crooked erection, and the young girls show out because there's no reflection. Stop flexing. The Uncle Tom is you. Man, so I'ma say it again. Fuck Black History Month. They blacked me when I was brown and balled me when they was around. So now I'm black 24/7, 365 days a year. Homegrown, American made, shit, inherited knowledge you couldn't gain in college. So I don't expect you all to feel schooled to be deaf, dumb, and blind. You can't see with an unconscious mind. They gave you the shortest month out of the year. Fuck Black History. I write this down in hopes that the God may read, because I have looked around for this all I have yet to see. Waking up to the horrors of a dream, shaken up, alone in thought, I have sighed, and sometimes I have screamed. From a few of life lessons, all the way down to the betrayal of a queen. I once used to kneel and pray. Years later, it seems, I elevated and started meditating, but now I'm just faded. I know, sometimes lost, more so often aggravated. My mind is steady on the go. My body don't want nobody. My soul want me to go out in a blaze of glory. Trying to check me out now. G, you need to slow it down. So I sit down, then I stand up. Only to realize I'm alone, no mystery. As I begin to wonder, visually picturing this God reaching out to me, whispering to my inner thoughts, daringly imagining I accidentally make a sound without anyone here to hear. I reply still hoping that my God might hear me to feel me somehow. No name to write in this space, so I stare, leaving it blank. Crumbling up another letter, I begin to question, am I glancing at fate? Leaning against my mirror, hearing the whispers I'm great. Reaching for this presence, peaking with ambition, emotions, draining me faint. God somewhere, my essence still keeping me straight. Looking right, looking down, I give up, I turn around. Throw away this letter, only to see what's left. My God staring me right in my face. You are now tuned in to G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. You are now tuned in to G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. You are now tuned in to Our World. You are now tuned in to G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. You are now tuned in to G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. tuned in to G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. Now tuned in to G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. You are now tuned in to G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. Now tuned in to G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed.
All right. Want to thank you all for tapping.
I write this down in hopes that the God may read, because I have looked around for this all I have yet to see. Waking up.
All right. Want to thank you all for tapping in back with us. We were having a major technical difficulties with the show due to Skype. We had to actually cancel out some things, so we're going to go ahead and bring everything back. And we're going to go ahead and remove the whole Skype feed, so that way this show can actually run a lot smoother. And we're just going to go ahead and have our guests actually on the actual call line. So if you guys do want to tap in and call the line, the phone lines are back open. The number to dial in is 951-799-9021. Again, that number is 951-799-9021. Man, this show is so powerful. It's always something that has to go wrong when it's something like this. We be having smooth shows, no incidents, but all of a sudden, we bring on this type of energy, and all of a sudden, this shit is just going haywire. A set, whatever, blah, 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 your rentet, you know what it is. Are you with us?
I'm here.
Okay, for sure. Now, like I said, man, we're going to do it this way. I'll probably pull up a picture of you, so that way, you know what I mean? So that way we can actually, you know what I mean, we can actually see who you are. So I'm going to go ahead and put a picture up in there. But where did we leave off at? We were talking about the Watchers. Oh, no. We wasn't talking about the Watchers, were we? We were talking about the They Live, the Reptilians, right? Well, that leads that definitely leads into a perfect segue of what we need to get into. And I know that people want to see us on the screen, so let's pull our stuff up. Hope you guys can see us all there. Again, man, this Skype thing has definitely kind of like put a little into the show, but we're going to go ahead and pick it back up and take it where we was at. So we're going to move on from the Reptilians. Yes, we're going to move on from the Reptilians, and we're going to get into another thing I've heard you talk about, and that was the Watchers. Are the Watchers a set higher than the Reptilians?
Higher than what?
As far as in, I guess, their pay grade.
I want to be able to hear you clearly. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay,
I'll turn ourselves up, and that's probably because now you're
okay, that's so much better. Okay, go ahead with your question.
So what I was saying is that are the Watchers higher than those Reptilians and those alien grays? Are their pay grade a little bit more, worth doing the job?
Are they more
I would say yes.
I mean, intelligent, yes, but are they more of a supervisory role? Are they like the gods or next to the gods? Like where do they rank? Where do they place?
I think they're the ones that watch over us. Like they place them to watch over us, but somebody watches over them.
So you saying that the Watchers are the reptilians, extraterrestrial aliens, whatever you want to call it, are here. Then you have the Watchers who are watching over us and whatever else is going on in these realms. And then you have what? Something else over that?
I think so. I feel so.
Okay.
Because as you said, as we look to all the different creations and species of things, it got to be something freaking miraculous out here. It has to be.
Yeah.
I could
I
definitely.
mean, I would just say yes. I do. I do.
I could rock with you on that. So now I'm going to go ahead and play another clip, and I want you to tell me, does this fit your actual scenario? You ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
The Book of the Watchers, from the Book of Enoch. Parable of Enoch on the future lot of the wicked and the righteous. Chapter 1. The words of the blessing of Enoch, wherewith he blessed the elect and righteous who will be living in the day of tribulation, when the wicked and godless are to be removed. And he took up his parable and said, Enoch, a righteous man, whose eyes were opened by God, saw the vision of the Holy One in the heavens, which the angels showed me. And from them I heard everything, and from them I understood as I saw, but not for this generation, but for a remote one, which is for to come. Concerning the elect, I said, and took up my parable concerning them. The Holy Great One will come forth from his dwelling, and the eternal God will tread upon the earth, even on Mount Sinai, and appear from his camp, and appear in the strength of his might from the heaven of heavens. And all shall be smitten with fear, and the watchers shall quake, and great fear and trembling shall seize them unto the ends of the earth. And the high mountains shall be shaken, and the high hills shall be made low, and shall melt like wax before the flame. And the earth shall be wholly rent in sunder, and all that is upon the earth shall perish, and there shall be judgment upon all men. But with the righteous he will make peace, and will protect the elect, and mercy shall be upon them, and they shall all belong to God, and they shall all be prospered, and they shall all be blessed. And he will help them all. And light shall appear unto them, and he will make peace with them. And behold, he cometh with 10,000s of his holy ones, to execute judgment upon all, and to destroy all the ungodly, and to convict all flesh of all the works of their ungodliness which they have ungodly committed, and of all the hard things which ungodly sinners have spoken against him.
All right, all right. So now if you heard that, could you hear that clear? That's it? That's it. You with us? I see you still on the line. Can you hear us? All right,
Yes,
well,
I've read the book of Enoch, and I mean, he ain't never lied. It's all around us. It's all around us.
okay, so the book of Enoch, that's the Bible. So are you giving validity to the Bible?
I'm looking at more on a scientific level, like on a cosmic level, because that would be like some sci-fi stuff. Actually, the book of Enoch, actually, they were saying where he had a dream, that the destruction was going to come, and he asked the gods not to do such a thing or whatever, and that he was taken because I look at it like I see it in a physical, like they're trying to describe it, but I see it more on a mental, soulful level, if you know what I mean. Because they talked about how it would take away separate the wicked, protect the righteous. They would have the light to see, and that's what I see. I feel like it's not. I don't feel like a lie. It has become where everything is being revealed amongst the planet and destruction. He said I'm talking about not this generation, but a more remote generation to come. And they say that every so many centuries, like the world, it wipes out the whole civilization. It happens like every so many centuries.
So
But
when you
I
said,
say, to be honest with you, my brothers, we hear all these texts, we read all these books, but how do we really know? So that's when you go inside your soul.
Yeah, it's for
Because
that.
they say he had a dream,
got you. So, I mean, when you bring up Enoch, you know, and he starts talking about these watcher groups, how do we define these watcher groups? Are they angels or are they something else?
It depends on the individual.
You know what's so crazy?
It depends
What
on
if
the-
what we calling them ain't even that?
Yeah.
We've been programmed with so many things. I feel like there are frequencies or energies that just control every being. It's so deep. It's so deep. I mean, what we call them? What we call them?
It depends on the individual, I say.
On the individual?
Yeah.
And you got to look at the world like we
Yeah.
have these watchers and cameras. Like right now, with the whole Skype thing, it's watching just the eye, the webcam, just all of this is the watcher's not only just watching like in the sky. I think he's talking about like right now with the cameras on the phone, on the lights and the cameras in the store when you're doing self checkout. The watchers.
Do you?
Like Jill Scott said, watching me. She was like, "Is cameras in my TV camera?"
Well, Jay-Z also said, "Streets is watching."
Right. So that could be the watchers as well, because he said for a more remote generation. And a lot of us are thinking back to the old ancient times.
Oh, Streets is
and
watching. That's
it's
true
about
too.
right now, your
That's true too.
selfies, your pictures, your Facebook, you're just constantly being watched.
No, definitely can allude to that. Now let me ask you, do you feel that a watcher or somebody of importance of that nature has watched over you, touched you, guided you through anything?
I don't feel like it was one of those watchers. I feel like it's something more divine that it remains nameless. The name is you can't utter the name.
So you
Because
can't
it's
even
not a
go.
name.
So you
It's
can't
not
even.
a-
So you
it's
can't
not a
even.
physical thing.
So you can't even go God,
It's the energy.
Jehovah, Yahweh, Jesus,
No, I don't
Buddha.
have a name for the God in
You
which
can't
I
say any of
feel.
those. Allah
That's
subhanahu wa
not
ta'ala.
me,
You can't
but-
say any of those. Hey, I'm just saying, dog. I mean, she said you can't even utter the name. I'm just going off of what she said.
Right.
Because you're a dick.
I'm just going off of what
Because
she
you're
said.
a dick. That's why.
I'm just going off of what she
Now,
said.
I went through Islam. I took my Shahada. I've been through
She
the
said
Jehovah's
it.
Witness. I've been through the churches. I've been baptized. But nothing ever touched me like this fire that I got from that cosmic symbol, Buddha-like state, which means the Christ consciousness, which means beyond scriptures, beyond papers. You just know from within divine being what you are and who you are.
Out of all the religions, that you didn't dealt with, which one was the one that lit your fire?
None of them.
The
None of them lit my fire.
Because one of them was longer than the other, right?
No, none of them.
None of them were all at the same time. Like
No,
2 years,
they
3
definitely
years.
came like when I first started off, I was Jehovah's Witness.
Okay.
You know what I mean? When I transitioned out of Jehovah's Witness, it went straight to Islam.
Mm-hmm.
When I got out of Islam,
How long was that?
What do you mean?
How long did you study?
So Islam, I studied Islam for about 9-10 years.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I was kind of born into Jehovah's Witness type of organization. Once I left Islam, I became atheist. I didn't even believe in anything because it was just I was being mind fucked. Something told me I was being mind fucked, and it took me to a place to where nothing is real and all this shit is bullshit.
How long was that?
And the atheist only lasted for about a year or two till I had to look at the fucking world and realize, nigga, it is the most magnificent, masterful, intelligent designer out there without error. But when I looked at that intelligent designer, I had to realize that it is beyond man's conception. Like she said, you can't even utter the name. But I even had to go so far to realize that entity, that intelligent designer, does not do anything else as regards to this planet. It has mastered everything and it has manifested everything on the planet to be utilized. So you have oxygen, air, you have all the elements, iron, zinc, whatever, blah, 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 that's out there that we are now able to come into a consciousness and create to make things out of it. But all the tools are already here. It doesn't care whether you live or die because it knows that every action has a reaction. And so it's just going to keep on manifesting the universe. Mm-hmm. And all things are going to return and transition, return, transition, return, transition. But it doesn't have to do anything. It doesn't pick favors. It doesn't have a side. It doesn't say you're better than me or me better than you, because a person can go to church all day or the masjid all day or the whatever they go to all day and praise to the most, and they can die tomorrow. Yet the motherfucker who's the filthiest person on the planet can live a full life. The all does not care about any of that because it knows that all things will have to be judged by itself according to its own actions. I told you every action has a reaction.
How long you been believing in that?
I've been believing in that ever since I left fucking atheism. Ever since I left atheism, that's the way my philosophy is. It's a philosophy. It's nothing that I can prove to you.
How long? I know, but I'm saying how long?
I'm 42 years old. I was an atheist probably in my fucking 20s, my late 20s, and since then I'm 42. So now you can just know that from once I left atheism, this is the way my brain has told me to think.
So after you became an atheist, you became a Muslim?
No, I was a Muslim before I was an atheist. I became atheist after I left my Islamic state of madness.
Well, I know you when you was a Muslim.
Exactly, and you know me when I was an atheist too.
I did?
You did. You just probably didn't realize it because I wasn't talking about religion no more. I just didn't give a fuck. Exactly.
And
go ahead, speak.
Mind.
No, go ahead. We want clarity. I need you to go ahead and say what you're going to say because I need to get this to you so that way you can make me.
Never mind. I'll ask you later.
No, ask me now on the show so that way it's for clarity.
I will ask you later.
Okay. Well, I just thought you wanted to do clarity. You know what I mean?
I do.
Okay.
I want clarity.
Well, then let's get the clarity
I'll
now.
ask you later to get clarity.
Okay. Well, after my Islamic state of being madness, showing up at this nigga's house dressed for jihad and all this other weird shit, I had to recall of what all of this meant. What all was this life about? What all was the shit that we was going through? Until I had to give up all of that and come into a state of psychotic madness of thinking that none of this matters. There is no God or no all. I won't say God because God is to me is just dogma, but there is no all, there is anything. And I went into a dark, regular state of not caring or believing in anything till I had to really pay attention to the world around me. Once I started paying attention to the world around me, I realized that there is a magnificent all. When I say all, I do mean all. Not God, not him, not her, not any of that. It's a duality of all. It is a manifestation of all things that is. It is the reason why all things is allowed to be. It is every action that has a reaction. It is the all purpose of all things and the reason for the action, which doesn't even do anything because everything else that has been manifested will create itself and manifest itself in its own likeness in its own ways. But it all will have to abide by the laws of the divine order, which we call the universal cycle of everything. And that's why you're going to live, yet you're going to die. Nobody is escaping out of those boundaries. And so within that timeline, we can realize that all things are going to transition on to something else. But now here's the catch where people begin to think that this all is puppet mastering life. And that's where we begin to fall apart or go separate ways, because I don't subscribe to the puppet master dangling or ordaining certain people better than other people. It's just about every person will become who they are based on their knowledge and upcoming of who they're going to be. The all doesn't pick and choose. It allows you to do whatever you're going to do. Go ahead, Maria. Did you want to interact or Aset?
I agree to that. That's why people ask me like, what do I serve or worship, or I just been so into my own mind state, you know, and realizing that everything is really unutterable. It's just a feeling, you know. So that's deep how you said that, because I said that earlier in one of my videos that we're going to live and then we're going to die. It's something that is a part of this journey. It's
a fact. There is no escaping that boundary. So within those boundaries, it's all about what do you do in that time frame of living and dying. That's it. Now you have to ask yourself, does the all dictate, or does he push other people better than the other ones? Does he really make other people be able to jump over hurdles and allow other people to fumble, be born retarded, fall off the cliff, get hit by a car? Is this God's doing? Because everybody addresses all the bad things to what they call Satan or the devil. And then other people address everything that happens good to God. Yet, I have to ask, what's the difference between God and the devil? Is there a difference, or are they the same people or the same entities?
Right.
I'm just
a lot of people don't admit that that's just the energy within themselves.
Yeah.
Because you know, Lucifer come out the sky and make you go over Shimmy house, and God didn't come go to church.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It was a thought within your mind that led you to that, whatever it is that you were going to do. We were given the gift of thought to be able to have, to do without will, to have the free will, to will what we want to happen, to learn from the experience.
Facts.
If we want to do it again or we don't want to do it again.
You have the ability to choose.
You do.
The difference between right and wrong.
So that means then there is no puppet master controlling you. It means that you are allowed to do what you want to do.
Like, you don't have to tell somebody not to go punch their little sister in the face. You just know it's wrong already, kind of.
Yeah.
But you still act on it because you just want to do it. You know, you kind of see it happening before you even do it.
Okay,
and your body tells you what it would feel like to do it. Ain't that kind of deep?
Let me ask you this, since you brought up a good point right there. I want to ask you this, and somebody who actually has a lot of energy and a lot of knowledge when it comes to channeling just straight off the spirit. Let me ask you this. Are kids born bad or are they born good?
They're born both, because I've seen some bad kids.
You ain't seen no bad. But you ain't seen, hold on. No. You ain't seen no bad
No,
kid
you don't
at
understand
birth.
what I mean with good and bad.
Yeah,
Because we got the bad definition of what bad means.
Right,
Let me just say this. If like I did an animal, for instance, if a dog is coming to attack you and you hit it to protect yourself, are you being bad to this dog or are you being good to yourself? No, you just go off and go hit it for no reason. Now is that bad or is that good? So that's what I mean on those terms. It's really hard to say. I've seen kids, really bad kids, y'all, for real, do evil stuff.
Now let me go even deeper into that question then, since you couldn't give a real answer. I want a real answer from you. I don't want you to straddle the fence, okay? I want a real answer. So now, when I ask you, are kids born bad or good, I'm going to ask you this. Do you teach children to be bad or do you teach children to be good? That's an open question. No.
When we became the gods to know good from evil, it's in us.
Yeah.
You may even help to power it up by their life situations to bring out more of this one and that one, but it's in all of us. It was written. Yeah. You could grow up in a house where they teach you to do good stuff all the time. Most of those kids end up going off being off the chain when it comes to college.
What it do, Bobby? Okay, we got somebody in there.
Preacher's daughter be the wildest one.
Okay, so now here's my philosophy in this. I don't believe that kids are born good. I believe that they're born bad, and you have to teach them to be good.
That's deep.
Because you don't never see nobody in their household unless they're just straight out psychopathically teaching your kids to be bad. They're always trying to teach your kids to be good. Don't do this, don't do that. But a kid is naturally curious, which means they're naturally curiously bad to do.
You got some bigots out there that
No, I said that. No, you're right. I just said that. I just said that. But for the most part, you're teaching your children not to be bad. You're teaching your children to be good, which means, on the other hand, that means they're naturally bad. When they're born, they're bad. It's like, how do you get to positive? Watch this, Five. Hold on. No, I have to be real. No, go ahead.
You can be real, but I disagree, because you can teach your child to do what's right and to be good. Doesn't mean you have a bad child. Doesn't mean your child is bad because you're teaching them how to do.
What does it mean then? Right. If you have to teach them, I want you to look at what you're saying.
That's just like when I say home training starts at home.
Again, I agree with that, but I want you to hear what you're saying though. If you have to teach your child to be good, and you don't have to teach them to be bad, that leaves that they're naturally bad, and you have to inspire them to be good. Okay, I'm going to flip it over like this. How does positive exist if negative isn't already here? Can somebody answer that in the chat? Call in. Even you, Aset, do you have an answer for that one?
I would say I agree with what you're saying.
Or it can
like,
be. Go ahead.
I've seen some kids, most of these people on this call, you have been traumatized by your siblings. Within your own house, did some cruel stuff as a sibling, as a child.
It's a choice to be bad.
Child rivalry or whatever.
It's a choice.
Facts.
Like, really?
You're not born bad.
Okay, so
choose to be bad.
Okay, so when you're
like, why are you doing this to your brother? Like, that is your brother.
Exactly.
That's real shit.
Yeah. So now let me ask. I want to ask Five this, because he has a defense about this. So we want to go ahead and just get some things straight. Five.
Right.
So if you put two kids together, right, and you put a toy in front of them, will the kids will the kids share it, or will they fight over that toy?
It depends on what kind of kids you got. You know,
I'm not talking about the kid that's taught to be good. I'm talking about the kid that just to just be what it's going to be.
If you're asking me from my personal opinion and shit, mine's gonna share it. Just like they're
going to share because they're taught to share. Are they going to? But if they're not taught to share,
and they're not bad
see,
kids.
so this is what I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. So like, it's like if I take away the word bad and I use baby scientist. Because a scientist is well, I'm going to clarify what I mean by that.
Okay.
When I say, if I take away the word being bad and I just say scientist, a scientist is somebody who's curious, who wants to test out the hypothesis of their thoughts. So if I see a electrical wire over here and I put my hands in it, I take away the bad and I would just say, hey, that's me being curious to want to know what the fuck it is. Okay. Curiosity.
Okay.
All right. Now, when you get into curiosity, if I allow you to be curious, you can be dangerous, correct? It's just a yes or no. It's just a yes or no. Can you, if I allow you to be curious, does that allow you to be dangerous?
To a certain extent.
Because you can blow up.
Curiosity can lead to a dangerous situation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, I'm asking Fike. I just want him to give me
a certain extent. Yeah.
Okay, so it allows you. So that's what I'm saying.
Make the
so
child
now,
dangerous.
okay, so no, it does. See, now you have to teach that kid to not be so curious.
Or do you
I really have a live story, and this is honestly, my nephew Ahmad. I love him. He's probably listening to the show. Ahmad was just always hitting the kid or doing something. Like I asked him, Ahmad, where were you? He said at the park.
Look at that. Look in the chat.
He would just really do that, and he had a neighbor that lived next to us. So mom came over and told my sister he can no longer play with Tremaine. He would scratch his face up and just tear him up every time. And so we had to teach him not to do that.
So
he would
this
just run up to my dad's screen TV and try to knock it over. So where did he learn this from?
So
I get what you're saying. I do to an extent.
So I'm gonna read what some people in the chat are saying. Some people are saying, so I am that I am says some babies are born without a soul. Then that same person says the child has their own journey. Bobby Novak's, what it do, my G? He says children will naturally do bad things.
Yeah,
so this is what I'm getting at. No, what do you mean? They don't know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why I asked you, are kids born bad or are they born good? Because if they're born good, then you don't have to teach them to be good. You have to teach them, hey, you don't have to teach them anything because they already know what the hell to do. But if they're born bad, then you have to teach them to not do these bad things so they don't lead into a other grown up or journey that will lead them down a road that will take them somewhere else. See?
No, you don't
it's the same thing.
You don't teach your child not to kill.
Okay, it's the same thing.
You don't teach your child not to kill.
No.
You teach your child not to grab.
You do teach your kid. At the end of the day, if you want to break it down, you really do teach your kid not to kill.
You don't teach no baby to not to kill. You'll teach a
if you're teaching them not to be bad, you're teaching them not to kill. At the end of the day.
Hold on, knock it off, bro.
Come on, man. Let's be real.
No, you'll teach that child. You'll teach that child not to grab your shit off your desk.
Okay. But why would you have to tell them anything? Why would you have to tell them anything? They should just know not to do it, right?
Why? It's there.
And
you know
this
you
is
don't
what
want
I'm
that
saying
child
to you,
touch. You know you don't want it touched. And how is that child supposed to know?
It doesn't
Unless
know.
You teach it.
So this is what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
So this is why
make that child bad though.
Okay, again, I just told you we could take away the word bad and we can use curiosity. But curiosity kills the cat, right?
Yeah, the child can be curiosity about your desk, about the laptop on your desk, but once you teach the child, you don't want the child to touch the laptop.
All right, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Five. Can you teach a person about light without teaching them about the night?
Can you?
I'm asking you.
Yeah, you can.
How?
And just explain
when the only reason why light exists is because night is here.
But if I only explain one side, I just explain one side of it.
So then they'll get lost when it comes to the night.
Yeah.
And the night is what encompasses everything.
But
light is only a speck.
But I answered your question. I should explain both. I should be explaining one with the other. But if I choose to only explain one, now I just gave my child a false narrative.
Exactly.
Just like some parents do. Like some parents do.
Look,
home training starts at home.
Bobby also says children also naturally do things that are harmful to themselves. That's a fact.
True.
That's a fact.
True.
And if you don't get to them,
your ass climbed that tree when your mama told you not to,
and fell the fuck down. Yeah,
a
exactly.
hard head makes us all bad.
You're absolutely right.
We
but that's,
all heard that.
But that's what I'm trying to say is
all have
and that's
heard
why I asked the question. You know what I mean? And it's really not a wrong or right answer, but I
Right.
will say that
Right.
I will say that if you look at my philosophy, I would say that children. I mean, just being
Right,
real, I
right.
would say
Ain't
that.
no wrong or right, but
If you look
show
at my
for it,
philosophy,
yeah.
and I deal with psychology, I would
Right.
definitely say that children
You do.
are born bad, and you have to teach them to be good, because it's just like night and light. It's just like negative and positive. It's just like
They go hand in hand.
good and bad.
They go hand in
These
hand.
things are hand in hand, but one doesn't exist without the other. Yet one encompasses everything, and the other one is just a speck. You see?
It
Okay.
depends on the individual.
Let's move on.
It depends on the individual.
No, it definitely
does.
No, it does.
How
It does.
positive or negative you are. It depends on the individual.
No, it definitely does. Hey, I said you
Moving
still
on.
with us?
I'm still here.
All right, most definitely. Me and
But
Five
I'm
are.
just being honest, Paul. Like, it doesn't matter. We all have that ability in us to turn the other side. It's in our nature. It's like if we look at the animal kingdom and how the lioness is so sweet and so are the cubs. But see, they have to be calm, but she got to teach them how to go out there and be ruthless. You see, so it's
Facts.
like you need that side. They can't be calm all the time. If somebody's bullying them at school, they got to turn that on, but they don't have to turn it on until it's time. So it's teaching them a balance between the good, because we live in a world that's good and bad.
No,
so
good.
I get what you're saying.
Hey,
It's a balance.
that's why I always go to the all. I don't go to a God. I go to the all, and the all is a part of everything. So when people talk about devil, Satan, Shaitan, whatever, I just say that's all part of the
it's in
all.
our nature to do what
Everything
we
is a
want to
part
do.
of
We
the
have
all.
that free will. Whether I go to church today or tomorrow, what I want to do is already in my mind and what I'm going to do. That's real. I did it. I moved my energy to go do that. It's me.
Now you know as a Jehovah Witness, you read my book of Bible stories. You know, me and you can relate on this, right? Growing up,
Yes.
Jehovah Witness, you know that in the book of Job, you know that Satan couldn't do anything without God's permission, correct?
Right.
So that just tells you that God or Satan works for God. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave it however you want. They work for the same team.
It's his son, isn't it?
Hey, I'm gonna let
Create him.
you can put any philosophy on it. I'm just gonna say they work for the same team, or they're the same people, or the same entity or beings. Hey, okay, well, whatever. With that being said, hey, Aset, you know, you once had you guys had a show, right, called Tell It Like It Is, right?
Yes.
All right. And I told you before y'all had Tell It Like It Is, I had Call It Like It Is, right?
Okay.
Are you ready?
They said right.
Are you ready to play a game?
I'm ready.
All righty. And this game is actually called Call It Like It Is. So let's see if you're really ready to play Call It Like It Is.
And it's time for Call It Like It Is. Are you ready to play?
All right. With that being said, we're about to play this game called Call It Like It Is. I'm about to show you the difference of Tell It Like It Is and Call It Like It Is. In this game,
He ain't gonna let that go.
I can't let it go because, you know, they had a nice show, but I got to just make sure they know that, hey, it came from Call It Like It Is. Although she explained it to
that's
me.
where it came from?
No, she explained it to me that she came up with off the top. And my co-host, you know, because my co-host was on the show, she had Call It Like It Is. Hey, well,
you slid that in there.
I had to. You know what I mean?
I know you.
Hey, but look. Hey, with that being said, Call It Like It Is. I said you ready to play. In this game, I'm going to ask you some questions, and you don't have a long time to answer. We really want the top of your head, your spirit, to actually lead you the way to the answer, okay?
The first thing that comes to mind.
All right.
All right. So you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to ask you this question. Number one. Which race of people, in your opinion, appears to have come from a different planet on Earth? Or rather than Earth?
The carbon.
Hold on. I'm going to ask this question. The Europeans, melanated blacks, Mexicans, the Asians, or the Arabs? Which one do you believe came from another place or realm, wherever you want to ship them niggas off to?
The melanated blacks.
So you believe that melanated blacks came from somewhere. Where do you believe they came from?
The Sirius B star system. Maybe
shit.
Orion. Maybe we come from different constellations.
Okay. Okay, we can elaborate that on later, but I'll go ahead and let you roll with that. Number 2. Which one of these women do you believe is fit to be the president of the United States now? Kamala Harris, Tamika Mallory, Michi X, Michelle Obama, Kathleen Cleaver, or Angela Davis? Let me know if you need to know or you need me to tell you which one of these people are if you don't know which one of them are.
Angela Davis dead?
Angela Davis.
She's not dead. She's still alive.
Still alive? Oh.
Yeah. Okay, Angela Davis. And why Angela Davis?
Because she's the truth.
Listen to you. What about Kathleen Cleaver? That's Eldridge Cleaver's wife. You know what I mean?
So?
Black
No,
Panther.
Angela
Okay.
Davis.
Yeah. That's
What about Michelle Obama?
That's who would be the vice president.
No.
She was married to the mulatto Obama, Barack Obama. I mean, she doesn't get it. I mean, y'all like the way she was dancing on Ellen DeGeneres, right?
She was married to who?
The mulatto.
No.
The
no.
mulatto Barack
Angela
Obama.
Davis.
Okay. What about Michi X? I mean, she talks a lot of shit on the internet. She's straightforward and she goes straight hard for y'all. I mean, is she not?
Which one would you pick for a vice president?
No, Angela Davis.
Which one would you pick for the vice president?
That's a good question.
Me.
You okay? Okay. That's
I mean, I just say Angela Davis. I mean that from my heart.
Nah, I fuck with that. I fuck with that. You know, your co-host looked like Tiffany Spencer, Miss Education. She looked like Angela Davis. They resembled each other. They did.
That's true.
They did. Nigga, I put a side by side picture of them and together, and it's on my page.
Light-skinned version.
They both yellow babies. You know what I mean? Anyhow, let's go ahead. Number 3. Based on the Black Consciousness Movement, I meant to say I'm a little drunk. The Black Consciousness Movement, it appears that there is a split happening between these two groups, the Pan-African movement and the Aboriginal American movement. Which one of these groups would you support?
None.
Okay, so you don't support the Pan-African movement?
I'm just not into movements because I don't really know where they're moving.
Ah, good answer. What about the Aboriginal? Do you know about the Aboriginal movement that's going on here in America? Where people say, well, in the Aboriginal, you know, Pan-Africans, they want you to go back to Africa. The Aboriginals believe that we were already here in America before all of this, and we're not Africans, so why do we have to go anywhere when this is our land? Now, knowing that...
I feel like it so knows where it should go, no matter what anyone says.
Okay, that's what's up. Now, here we go. We're about to get rid of a TV show for good. It's never coming back, and it's up to you. So which one of these TV shows are you upset canceling? Good Times, Martin, In Living Color, What's Happening, Rock, or Jamie Foxx Show?
I gotta get rid of one of them.
You got, and they're never coming back.
In Living Color.
What the fuck? And why In Living Color?
Because of the stereotypes and what it was really pushing out.
Oh, okay, I can rock
beyond the
with
comedy.
that. Okay, I can rock with
Because
that.
I'm looking at it with another eye than what I was looking at it back then.
Okay, I can rock with that. You make sense.
Yeah, when you look at A Living Color now,
definitely some cool shit, huh?
Yeah, you see it in a different light than when we were kids.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Hey, good answer. That's a good answer. Good response. All right. Number 5. If God and the devil had an Instagram, who do you think would have more followers?
The devil.
Why?
Because he really don't judge you for what you're going to do. He just lets you do what you will do and deal with the consequences.
You know that
without
slogan.
being punished.
You know their slogan is
that.
do what I will. Do what I will.
Right.
Okay. Look at this lady. Okay. Now, 5, do you agree? The devil would have more followers than God?
Yeah.
Even though God is supposed to be the shit?
But you know, like she said.
So God is losing the war then?
That don't make him lose.
I'm just saying, if I have more followers than you, then I have more niggas paying attention to me, and paying attention is the real money of this world. Just harp on that. I want you guys to think about that later.
Hate is easy.
Who you pay attention to is the money of the world. Yeah.
Hate is easy. You know, bigotry is easy.
If you look, the devil is the most feared thing in the world
Mm.
by everybody.
Hey, I don't know. This devil character seems pretty strong. God, are you really the devil? And you just a god in disguise? Hey, I'm gonna
I
leave
didn't
that
have
alone.
some talks about that too. Like Bobby Hemmings said, one man's God is another man's devil.
Hey, there you go. Bobby Hemmings is my nigga. Hey, I'm gonna leave that alone. Check this out. In your lifetime, do you believe you will see an extraterrestrial?
Say that one more time.
In your lifetime, do you believe you'll see an extraterrestrial?
I already have.
Do you feel like do you mind sharing that story with us?
They don't have to look. They don't look like everybody thinks. Some of them look just like you. You probably saw one an hour ago, yesterday, today.
So how did you determine?
Like your neighbor or something. You just don't know.
So how did you know? How did you determine it was it?
That's a good question.
It wasn't the look at all. It was the energy, the movement, and not all are like bad energy either. You don't have all of them that are just bad energy. Because, this has been going on for centuries, y'all. Moving in and out. We'll be here till tomorrow. But I feel like I've met some several times.
I wonder if I'm.
You met some people you like.
You think you an angel? Nigga, you wear too much red to be an angel, nigga.
According to old girl,
that's some devil shit.
All that energy I put out, shit.
A lot. I feel like we, the ones
making a girl come doesn't make you an angel, nigga.
No, I'm talking about the energy you had in the
I feel like I look at one every day when I look at me. To be honest.
Okay. Now let me ask you this: would you rather have diplomatic immunity for 5 years, or $1,000 a month for 5 years? Do you need me to read that again?
Probably the one at the top.
So you would rather have diplomatic immunity for 5 years?
Is that saying like I could kind of like make shit run the way I wanted to?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can.
Okay.
You got a little stroke.
Yeah, because then I can change the way the money moves. Because if the money is going to run out, you can't really buy that too much, So, but if I'm already in that position, I can bring whatever to me through that. So I would say the first one.
Okay, that's a good question. That's a good answer right there. Who would you quarantine out of these three groups of people to eradicate a contagious virus? The sickly, the healthy, or everyone?
What was the last one?
Okay. I'm going to read the question again, and then I'm going to go through it again because I think I probably slurred that a little bit. That's that drunk shit.
Okay.
Who would you quarantine out of these three groups of people to eradicate a contagious virus? Would it be the sickly, the healthy, or everyone?
The sickly.
Okay. So the sickly, that's who you would put in their own little box and hey, you niggas get over it. All right. Now.
It's the state of mind they're in that's making everybody else sick.
For sure. So now here we go. You ready? I'm going to ask you some stupid questions. They may sound like they make no sense, but no matter how dumb they sound, I'm going to need a real response from you. All right?
All right.
All right. Do airplanes fly over flat land?
Do they fly over flat land?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Our world is spinning even though I cannot feel it.
I'm not sure.
Okay. How many planets could you name off the top of your head?
You want me to name them?
Name every planet you can name. I said planet.
I think you got Earth, you got Nibiru, you got Pluto, Jupiter, Mars, Neptune, Uranus, Saturn, Mars, Neptune. I think that's all I can remember right now.
Uranus, Venus. No, you're right. But then I would have to say 5. Do you agree with her? Are those all the planets that you can name off the top of your head?
I mean, would I agree with her? Those are the planets she can name.
Okay. What planets can you name?
Shit, the same ones.
Okay.
Yeah, the same ones.
Now I'm going to interject on this, okay? Because I just have to. I just have to. I try not to stay out of you guys' call like it is.
Yeah.
But I have to interject on this one. I do be trying to stay out of it.
No, you're not.
No, I mean I do interject on some of these colleagues.
You're dying to
Okay,
to
yeah.
give us your
You're right.
definition of
Nah,
the
you're
word
right. You're right.
planet.
Nah,
That was a trick question.
You're definitely right.
In his eyes.
No, you're definitely right. Okay.
I
now
know
look.
him so
No,
well.
he's definitely right. He's definitely right.
I know him so well.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right, Fi. I'm going to definitely interject on this one. Now, I asked you how many planets can you name off the top of your head, and you niggas gave a lot.
You niggas.
Yeah, you gave a lot too. You said whatever she said. So, nigga, you was agreeing with her.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you, there's only one planet. There's only one planet,
But like,
and that's
I
Earth.
mean, I've been programmed to think that. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really say because I never really traveled outside of this.
He knows that. He knows.
I told you this is a psychology game.
No,
it's a psychology game.
No, it isn't. It's an ego trip for you.
Well, no, it's not ego. It's just because it's
You already
psychology.
know majority of
I
the
really never
world.
went there,
You
but
know
I've been
majority of the
programmed that it
world
is there.
is going to determine
So, you
a
said
planet.
on top, so
You're
on
right.
top.
I know this. I do know
Thank
this.
you.
No, you're right. I do know
you.
this.
Thank
That's
you.
why I asked
So
these questions.
You're only interjecting your theory.
Not my
because-
theory. It's a fact. There's only one planet. Planet. That's the planet you live on. That's Earth. All the other ones are called satellites. You only live on this planet. Everything else goes around this planet and feeds this planet.
He know damn well what you meant. Just like majority of everybody else, Americans on this planet.
Hey, that's why I asked you. What do you know? Hey, anyhow, let's move on. You're right, Fi. You're absolutely right. Again, I told you these are stupid questions, and now you're gonna sound like it's stupid, but they're really not. All right, but anyhow.
Sad.
All right, let's do
Hey,
it. Come on, y'all.
check this out. He don't mean to toot his own horn, but beat.
Pat on the back. Hey, now let me go ahead and ask this one. If a woman could be called a bitch, what name would best fit a man?
I got one.
King? So if they can call a woman a bitch, the king is to be the best. Okay, no. Hey, no, I know. Hey, you're right. That's your answer. 5. What would be your answer to that?
You want to?
I know. I don't want anything.
No,
I want what you're gonna
be
give.
negative, though,
No, it don't gotta be negative. It can be whatever you want to give.
Oh yeah, shit.
Oh, fuck boy.
Yeah.
Star boy.
Yeah,
Okay,
fuck
fuck
boy.
boy. All right, that's for sure. All right, now Aset. Okay, now I'm going to start this first phrase off, and then I just want you to finish the rest. Okay. My mama told me to never let my man leave the house.
Hungry.
She took the easy route out. It's all good. That's what's up. Hungry. 5. You ever been left? Your girl ever let you leave the house hungry? Hey, shit.
Well, all levels hungry, right?
That's so good.
Yeah.
Hey, we gonna move on. We gonna move on.
Nah,
Look,
I'm
hey,
finna answer.
you gonna answer it the right way? Oh.
Yeah. Let me leave hungry. Like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm gonna eat.
He talking about the other eat. Hey, check this out. I'm gonna ask you this real quick, and it's just, just say whatever you want to say. It's all good. Aset, do you have a favorite podcast out there that you want to give a shout out to, or promote, or give some type of acknowledgement to the audience that's out here watching that you want to say, hey, this is what I fuck with? Any podcast in the world?
I actually like a podcast I just got put on to called the Positive Head Podcast. I really like them. They pretty cool. Yeah.
What are they called?
I like them. Positive Head Podcast.
Positive Head?
Cool. That sounds
Yeah, that sounds very positive.
Yeah, that got my attention.
Boing.
So it's like your mind must be so Positive Head Podcast.
Okay. We definitely can Positive Head Podcast.
Okay, but that was, that was
Yeah, but I just happened to come up on it. It's really cool. It's on the levels of where I'm at. You really can't attract stuff to you unless you're on that frequency. So it's far out there.
I'm gonna have to give her the Martin face.
Yeah.
Hey, she said positive head. We gonna roll with that.
But hold on. That was your target. That was an inverted question. And what podcast you on right now again?
Now that was for you, I said.
Yeah.
Can you say that again?
I said that was a loaded question he asked you. By the way, what podcast you on right now?
I know, but you told me to think off the top of my head.
Yeah, off the top of your head. Hey, if their podcast beats our podcast, hey, I'm all for it. Fuck with Positive Head.
I'm not even about competition, but you told me to promote.
No, you're right. That's why it's your call like it is. Hey, if their podcast came to the top of the head, hey, let's give another round of applause for that one because we definitely gonna rock with it. Hey, we fucking with that.
Really, like this is really just my first discovery of your podcast, and I really love it. So if somebody was to ask me that question next time, I would tell the truth. I'm being honest.
Oh no, you did tell the truth. We rolling with Positive Head. Me and Five, we're definitely going to go check out Positive Head podcast. Hopefully they got Positive Head. To where you could be like this. Hey, that's some good head. Hey, anyhow, let's move on. Let's move on. Anyhow, we appreciate you for being a great trooper, playing shots fired definitely for definitely sticking with us and having some fun with this call like it is, man. You was a real sport. We appreciate that. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and move on with the show. And so now we're going to get into this because we're getting ready to close out the show in a few maybe next 30, 40 minutes. You know, so I want to thank you all for out there tuning on and staying with us. But let's go ahead and move into this next little segment. All right, you ready to watch this clip?
Man, that head better be fire.
Yeah, it better be fire, huh? I heard the fuck. Look, he's still thinking about the head. This guy.
No, man, comments, man.
This nigga still thinking about positive. What if it was negative head, my nigga? What if she said negative head?
Matter of fact, I am, hit me. Let's talk about that.
This guy. All right, let's go ahead and move on. So we're going to play this little clip. I want you to give us your intake on this clip, a set, and we can take it from there, all right?
Out of the pandemic, and tonight health officials are sounding the alarm with the colder weather now here. More Americans, of course, inside. Cases and hospitalizations are already on the rise in many states, and what they're seeing in Colorado alone right here tonight. All of this comes as the White House says nearly 1 million children 5 to 11 have already been vaccinated in just a week. And in Colorado, one of at least 20 states where cases are rising, that state now instituting crisis of care protocols. We've heard this before. Taking steps even before the FDA and CDC, some authorities there are calling on people in Colorado 18 and older to get boosters because of what they're seeing. 93% of ICU beds in that state alone are now full. ABC's Kana Whitworth tonight from Colorado.
Just a week after those first shots for 5 to 11-year-olds, the White House today announcing the country is on track to reach nearly 1 million vaccinations by the end of the day.
Pediatric vaccination holds the promise of protection for our children, their families, and our communities.
Vaccines for younger kids now available at thousands of sites across the country. But with colder weather moving in, COVID once again on the rise. And tonight, officials are sounding the alarm.
Winter is coming. I mean, COVID is not taking the winter off.
Cases creeping up in 20 states with hospital admissions climbing across 10. One of the latest hotspots, Colorado, where 4 counties have vaccination rates below 30%.
Is that we're watching a train crash in slow motion, and we know exactly what to do to keep it from crashing, but it still keeps going.
Hospitals have activated crisis standards of care to handle more patients. 93% of ICU beds in the state are full. Tonight, the situation's so dire in Colorado, they are stepping out ahead of the FDA by encouraging all vaccinated adults to get the extra shot.
And is that something you are encouraging people to do?
100%. If you're over 18 and you're over 6 months since your second dose, please go get a booster.
That was really something to hear today, Kana. Some Colorado authorities calling for boosters for everyone 18 and older. Obviously, we know that's ahead of the FDA and the CDC. Do we have any idea of when federal authorities might approve Pfizer's request for boosters for everyone 18 and older?
Yeah, David, the FDA says they will make that decision as quickly as possible. And while we don't have exact timing here, we do know they don't have to wait for a panel of experts to weigh in this time around. David?
Kana Whitworth live in Colorado tonight. Kana, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live.
Yeah. Forget about all of that other shit. Look, this is what it is. Now you got done seeing that. Now let me just say this. Now with everything that we have discussed thus far, what is your take on this whole zombie apocalypse situation? Especially the mandate to get every child vaccinated. And before you respond, they've already vaccinated in one day 900,000 kids. That's almost 1 million kids in one day.
that's nationwide though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean in one state. I'm just saying nationwide. That's a lot though. That's almost 1 million kids in one day.
Yeah.
What is your take on that?
Yeah, that's good.
What's that?
Oh, I just got chills for what's coming. Oh, baby. That's what my whole video was about. When I told them they was doomed. There's nothing that I can even say. It's right before their eyes. They told them it would be right outside the door. They didn't hear us. It's already done. We're in it. It's here. It's not coming. It's here, and it's not going away. Shit. That's all I can say.
Yeah, he's gonna learn
right?
to live with it. Yeah, he's gonna learn to live with that shit. That shit ain't going nowhere no time soon.
But now,
especially when you know what I know and see what I see.
oh, if you know what I know and you seen what I seen and deciphered and know about this shit, you definitely gonna give it the side eye, the blink eye, the step back, the fucking Heisman Trophy, everything. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Almost 1 million kids in
it's
one
the
day.
whole world now. The whole world is that, and it'll never be different. Whoo, baby. Some things, you gotta be, like you say, you know, saying certain
Woo,
things,
child.
but with shit, it's said enough. Those who know, and the time is now. We must come together and build like this to have the knowledge and the wisdom, because you're looking for something coming, baby. It's already here. But the thing is, what's already being put out, we haven't seen a reaction yet. That's when it all hits the fan.
The zombie apocalypse.
This is just the beginning of the brewing of the pot, baby.
Now, I mean, by them in a rush to get the kids, now they're bypassing the adults, and now they're just getting the kids.
Right,
when the kids
next
are the
generation.
ones. Exactly. The generation, the next generation that is coming up. If they can't get the generation here, just like if I wanted to teach a generation or a group of people my language, the adults are already stuck in their ways. It's harder for them to actually incorporate the language that I'm speaking. But it's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fact. You're not gonna go.
If they decide to learn it, they can learn it.
5, you're not gonna be able to go around this.
If they stuck in their ways,
you're not gonna be able to go around.
That means they choosing not to learn it.
5. Is it hard? Is it easier for a child to learn a new language or an adult?
What do you mean?
I'm just asking, just yes or no.
It
is a yes or no, because is it easier to teach an adult the language?
If they both willing to learn it.
No, 5.
Yeah, it's easy.
A child that's growing up, just like
easy.
No.
It's easy for an elder, for a small elder.
You're not gonna be able to get out of this. Go ahead, though. You're not gonna be able to get out of it. Go ahead, though.
From a well-functioning elder, like fucking who? Fucking Obama.
Whoever you want to speak.
Motherfucker, anybody.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? If you're willing to learn another language, you will learn it.
Now, again, I didn't say that. I didn't say that you couldn't learn it. I asked you. Now, if I put no, it won't be easy.
If you're not willing to do it, it'll be hard.
Okay, now let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Now, if I take a baby and I bring them over to the Middle East, and I take an adult and I bring them over to the Middle East, who's going to learn the language faster and more accurate?
The baby gonna know the language.
It's gonna exactly 5. Exactly. I just told you, you're not gonna be able to get out of this. You just answered quicker. No, he is.
The adult can learn it quicker.
No, the adult is not gonna learn it quicker. The baby's going. That's what the baby is going to learn. It's going to already understand it. So when it starts to speak, it's going to speak it fluently. It's not going to have any faults with that. The adult is going to have a hiccup here and there because it's trying to process something foreign to it when the baby is brand new. It's like an open book. It's like a.
That's any child, Joe.
No, it is any child. But I just asked you for 5. Listen, you're not going to be able to get out of this. I just asked you, is it going to be easier for the child to learn or the adult? And so everything, I don't want that. Everything you're saying to me is the child is going to be able to learn it faster than the adult, which I just told you, you're not going to be able to get out of that. Now, if I can't get the parents and I get the children, that's the same thing with language or just wiping away history and teaching them my history. If just like in slavery, if slavery even existed, because some people say slavery wasn't what it was. So we're not even going to go into that big realm of whatever. But let's just use it as an example. Mm-hmm. If I bring you over the boat and the parents are fuck you, I'm not gonna do it. I don't even know. Okay, fuck you. I got the kids. I teach the kids everything. They're speaking English. They're knowing that this is what's coming up. This is how it is. Fuck the parents. I could kill the parents off. I got the kids. And the kids are going to be raised up in this type of boat, just like with the internet. If I wiped out all the parents right now who lived before the internet, who be telling stories, man, I remember when there was no bottled water. Man, I remember when we used to climb up trees, and I remember when we used to chase cats and catch moths and pick flowers. This is real kid shit. Tell me, what kid didn't do this? If you didn't do this, you're not a kid. Did you ride a bike? No, I'm just nigga. You just asked me something. I just asked you. No, it's not way off. It's sticking to the point. To you and your way you're feeling it, taking it to where it's way, but it's not way off. Let me ask you this: Aset, am I making sense or no?
I feel like it's like everybody, like you say, we all have a different eye of way we see things through the kaleidoscope.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we all right in our own way.
So you're being very political. You're being that woman political type. We all can't be right.
No, I am because
it depends on the individual.
We all can't be right.
It depends on the individual.
So like,
So-
I mean, because we're going up
you
to,
can't
I can't explain it. I don't feel like there is a right or a wrong or something.
Exactly. It depends on the
So
individual.
maybe we'll see, like, you know how.
So then let me ask you this then: if there's no right and there's wrong, then everybody should then
I'm
just
not
take the
saying
shot.
like that on all everything. I'm saying when it comes to you making up your mind to how you feel about something, I don't think that somebody could tell you that's the wrong.
That's
for
that.
moment in your life.
That's that individual.
Because
You
later
can't-
on 5 years, you might find out what it really means. But right now, that's all you can see. And that's what makes us bump heads, you know?
No, that's a fact.
'Cause
But-
it's like, this window is blue, and you like, no, it's red. And 5 years later, they're like, you know, it was blue, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's not stay on this subject too long because this subject will definitely get a little bit touchy. But let me just ask this like this then, Five. Let me just ask this then, Five. Do you agree with them vaccinating almost 1 million kids in one day? Are you okay with that? No,
I don't.
no. Before you give your answer, I want to hear Five's answer.
Do I agree?
Okay.
Yes. Do you agree with them vaccinating over almost 1 million kids in one day?
Shit. It is what it is. That's what they did.
But are you cool with it?
Yeah. Who am I to say?
Are you cool with it?
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
I'm just trying to get an answer. Yes.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
Shit.
That's
I
it.
can't tell them not to.
But you're cool with it though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I can't
I know.
tell them
I'm
not
just
to.
no.
It ain't
You
my
ain't got to
place.
throw in the last part. I'm just asking if you're cool with it. Then that's a yes. Okay. Aset, are you cool with them vaccinating almost 1 million kids in one day?
No.
That's the answer. And me, if you ask me, I'm going to say no. Okay. What do you mean? Why? Because they don't even know what the fuck is going to be the effects in the next 5-10 years. They don't know that in the next 10 years that these motherfuckers are going to be reading a commercial saying, hey, there's a class action lawsuit for this and that. They don't even know that the monster inside of them is causing them to actually have no immune system to where they got to keep on getting this booster shot to constantly build up there to even be able to fight off certain
They will find out, and so will you.
I won't find out. I won't find out because.
You find out about them.
Oh, I'll find out about them, but I won't be taking it, so I won't be finding out shit personally. Oh, I'm gonna be finding out by you, cause nigga, you got it. I'm gonna be finding out by you. I'm gonna be watching you, nigga. I'm gonna be watching you like a scientist, nigga. Like, okay, this test is going real well until he's zombied out, till he turned to a zombie. Nigga, till you walking like this, nigga. Like,
What point in time to do that?
we don't know. We don't know.
It's so vital.
We don't know.
When
It's
does
so
that supposed to
vital.
happen?
It's
We
not
don't
about
know.
who's the wisest. It's who
Yeah,
does
that
the
don't-
research beyond what somebody told them. And that's how you really find out the truth.
Thank
And
you.
you're able to make your decision.
Thank
Because we're
you.
living in them times where you just can't follow nobody no more.
Yeah, you
Like,
gotta make your own decision
You
for
really
you.
have to have made your mind up to what you're going to do regardless of what anybody else does. That's the time we're living in right
And
now.
see, and what the
that's where
problem,
it takes the
and what
courage
the
and
and
that
what the
God
problem,
gives
and what the
to tap
problem
in.
is, and what the problem is, since you saying people like me, you know what I'm saying, people like you
Walk
are trying-
like an
trying-
Egyptian.
trying to judge somebody for, you know what I'm saying.
I'm not judging, nigga. You took a test, dog. I can't. What do you want me to say?
What do
You took a test shot, bro. And then they're testing these
But-
kids.
No.
Go ahead. So what am I saying?
You know, you judge, you belittle, like I just said on many.
I'm not.
episodes.
I'm not
On
judging.
many-
You can say
Let me
belittle.
finish.
You can say belittle, but I'm not
That's-
judging you.
nigga,
No.
when you belittle
No,
someone, you
no,
judging
no, you're not.
somebody.
That's just me talking shit. I'm belittling you because I'm
Yeah.
talking shit. I'm
But
not
anyway,
judging you, nigga.
but
You gonna do what
but
you're gonna do.
but you don't do that. That's wrong.
Okay.
Just like we were saying about kids, nigga, knowing the difference between wrong and right.
I want y'all to watch
as a-
this.
You as a man, you as a grown man, know that's wrong. Well, you should know. I don't say you know. you should know. That's why you grinning like a chest.
I'm grinning. I'm just smiling, man.
Yeah,
I'm just smiling.
I know, but you only do that at certain times.
I'm just smiling. Can I get a response?
But real, just like me, on the flip side of that coin, it's not my place to tell a person why they should or shouldn't take the vaccine. It's not my place to say you're smart for taking it. You're smart for not taking it. That's not my place to do so for someone else's decision.
Okay, now can I answer now? Can I reply? Okay, now, it's funny you say that because your group on your side, those that have taken it, are trying to force everybody else to mandate this to take. So when you say that it's not...
I'm not with that, but I understand why.
Why do you understand? See, if you understand why, then you would be one of those that would be with. No, bro. See, that's not enough for us. See, there we go.
Because the shit is out there.
But then that's not enough for us to take the shot.
But that's my opinion of it, though.
But that's not enough for us to take the shot. That's enough for you guys to take the zombie apocalypse, but not us.
I'm not knocking that, though. I'm not knocking that. Because I understand it.
But we don't.
Yeah.
So why are you trying to force us?
I'm not.
Your people, but your people are though. See,
that's not my people.
No, but they are your people because you guys.
That's not my people. I just said I'm not for that, but I understand why.
So if you understand it, those are your people. You're with them. That you agree with their philosophy.
But you're forgetting that first part I'm saying, the first statement. What's the first statement in that sentence?
That you took the shot.
I didn't say that.
Hey, I just say, hey, we're going to move on.
No, you're going to answer me or you're going to listen to me?
I'm answering you and I was listening to you.
You can't be answering already questions while I'm talking.
Go
so
ahead.
that means you're not listening.
No, I was listening to
you.
You
can't be asking me shit and cutting me off in your head.
I didn't cut you off. I didn't cut you off. I
said in your head.
Go ahead. I just
because
said,
I know you.
I know, but I know you too. And I just said that.
So.
Okay. So there's no winners in this fight then, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
But there is a line drawn though, right?
It's a line drawn, but it ain't no winners.
So,
you know what I'm saying? How do you feel? How do you feel about someone else's choice to decide rather to take the vaccine or not? Does someone else's decision affect you? Does it make you feel a certain way towards people that have been vaccinated? Miss Sting? Miss Set?
I said that was for you.
Oh, for me, do as thou wilt.
Alex the Crowley. Do as thou wilt.
See, there you go.
Chose that, if that's what you chose, and don't judge me for what I did, and I won't judge you for what you did.
That's how it's supposed to go. That's how it's supposed to go.
And that's how I feel. I can't say because I don't know what your mind is or why you even did it. What's in your heart?
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Why the fuck did you even do it?
But you got something else to go along with that. You got belittling right behind that, attached to that.
I said, but is belittling judging? No, I'm just being sarcastically talking shit.
What?
I'm sarcastically talking shit. I'm not judging you.
The scholar you supposed to be. The scholar that you are.
I'm not a scholar. I'm a mathematician. I just talk shit.
I know that, right? It causes division.
I just talk shit.
The non-vaccinated and the vaccinated. It causes division. You know,
yes.
This is all about.
Because some people, won't
but
just
I feel like everybody has their own choice to serve with God, to get vaccinated, not vaccinated, to eat meat, eat meat, whatever they choose.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, y'all. We're here to figure out what we really came to do in spite of all of this.
Exactly.
Anyway, when we tap out. So while we're here, we need to figure out what's important to our souls and our journey at this time. If you want to let them do that, you feel like they could protect you, that is your choice. If you feel you don't want them nowhere near you, I feel like that's your choice. But that's just my opinion.
No, that's a fact. All right, so we got about 15
minutes. I feel like if the world felt like that, it wouldn't be mandated because they would let people choose what they wanted to do.
If the shit was still out there, I don't
but
think
they don't. We don't live in a world that does that.
Yeah, I
so
don't think
nobody really, we don't live in a world where
if they would have got a cap on it.
Our whole video was about.
I think if they would have got a cap on it, if it didn't get out of hand like that, I think it wouldn't have been mandated.
You gotta look at how those parents. Let's get into this for real, y'all, before we get out of here. You gotta think how them parents were programmed. Maybe they didn't even want to do that. But because they kept seeing the media and the fear and people were dying and you love your child, you feel like, I'm saving my child. If you don't have the knowledge that the God sent, you will perish from the lack of knowledge. You know, you believe in.
That's a hint right there. You will perish from the lack of knowledge. So what you don't know can hurt you. And so if they make everybody ring the alarm, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, and everybody starts to go out there and run out because they're fools or ignorant. And ignorant isn't a bad word. It just means you just don't know.
Fools are.
No, fools is the bad word. Ignorant just means you just don't know.
I said fools are.
Okay. All right.
You
Okay.
just agreed.
Well, I'm talking about the ignorant people. And if you just don't know,
But if that's for the ignorant, deaf will be their fool. That was prophesied in the ancient tablets.
they will go out there and run.
But the ignorant, deaf will be your fool is what it says. Because the knowledge is out there. People just won't go look. They'll rather just turn on the TV and listen to that instead of going really through this whole internet, finding out what's really going on.
Facts.
So it's not that people are lazy. I'm not saying everybody who got it are lazy, but if you knew the facts and the details, you would see why we say no. You know, you will really see if you really go look to the last where you can't look no more, and you'll see why.
All right,
I really love everybody out there. I do, y'all, and I just hope that we living in some real times, my brothers. Y'all know this, right?
No, that's
we
a fact.
are. And y'all about to see some shit, and we on this show just really trying to tell people to wake up, because it ain't no time that if you woke, you just got to be up, because you don't want to get caught sleeping in so many hats. Look how many kids, I mean, that's how many parents have not tapped into the true divine knowledge.
Oh, I'm with you 100%.
They let the world program them and believe that it's so deep, and we just got to watch the heifers to them, y'all. You'll live to tell the tale. I'm not lying to you. This ain't coming from just living in America, being a human. This is coming from divine information, y'all. Look around you. People still want to celebrate Christmas, Thanksgiving. They laughing around playing. You in a death zone. It's a cemetery. Everybody walking around with masks. It's deep. And when you see it like I see it, that's why I did that video, just to wake and shake some people. Maybe you can save a few before it's too late. It's only so many left. It said the chosen a few.
Shit,
it said the road to destruction
going
will
in
be
that
very
bag.
wide, and the road to salvation will be narrow. A lot of us are trying to get out of this thing. It's not too many of us.
No, that's a
all I'm
fact.
gonna say tonight.
All right, well, before I let you not say anything, I want to touch this last little subject before we get up out of here. All right, we got about 13 minutes left, and so let's go ahead and just have some fun real quick. Watch this clip, and we'll talk about it when we come back.
Looking down from 2 miles above the surface of the Earth, it's impossible not to be impressed by the sheer grandeur, splendor, and power of the natural world. But perhaps most impressive of all is just how very flat it is. No matter where you venture on this humble disk of ours, you will encounter flatness. From the arid sands of the Sahara Desert to the shimmering waters of the Palawan coast, everywhere you look, guess what? It's flat. 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 Here we are at the ends of the Earth, Antarctica. Of course, while the flatness of our planet may be awe-inspiring, it presents many dangers for the natural world. While these penguins may look cute, in truth, they are some of the bravest creatures on Earth. They live in constant danger of wandering off the edge of the planet. Here is a curious lad. What were to happen if I jumped off the side of the planet, he wonders to himself. He makes the leap to find out. Sadly, this young flightless bird is now destined to fall forever through the endless recesses of space. Wherever he is going, we cannot follow. And yet even further away still, on Australia's Great Barrier Reef, we meet these young hatchlings. Every year, hundreds of sea turtles are born here and venture off into the water, but only a small handful return as fully grown adults. The reason is clear. They are cosmic beings whose flippers double as wings to propel them off the edge of the Earth, soaring into the great unknown. Farewell, space turtles. Perhaps one day you'll come back and share your space wisdom with us. Of course, some may continue to operate under the notion that the Earth is not flat, but in fact a rotating sphere. But creatures like this frog, this kangaroo, And even this grasshopper will happily tell you otherwise. For if the Earth was truly rotating underneath them, would they not land in a different spot from whence they jumped? Even we of the species Homo sapiens never forget that this flat Earth belongs to all of nature's creatures, from the tiny shrew to the colossal blue whale, and to the mutant lizard people who live in the hollow tunnels millions of miles below the Earth's surface, developing technology for our Illuminati overlords. We are all lucky to call this flat Earth our home. Join us next time when we explore the hollow Earth.
All right. We about to get ready to close out, but I have to ask you, Aset, do you recognize the planet as being a sphere or a flat plane?
I feel like it's a flat plane because it speaks about it in the scriptures. It does. And then if you look at the target symbol, getting to the center of the earth, like that whole, because, theory of the flat earth in the center of the North Pole and all of that stuff like that. Yeah, I do.
Okay. You hear a lot of arguments to where people say that it's a ball.
Well, I do, because from when we was in school, this is why a lot of people argue, because they just been programmed. All we saw was the globe,
Facts. That's a fact.
All we ever saw was the globe, and so in our mind, we just see ourselves as floating around through space from what they told you, So, but I know in the scriptures it do speak about placing something over the earth.
The firmament. The Bible definitely speaks about the firmament. Definitely talks about.
And then what it reminds me of? Those things around Christmas where you shake it and the snow falls down.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I feel.
Yeah, what is that called? The Christmas ornament thing. I forgot what it's called. Somebody in the chat probably can type it in. Somebody in the chat can type it out. I forgot what that shit is called. You shake it, and then the snow starts falling down. But it shows that it's it's encompassed in a dome.
And they secretly telling you what's up, but you don't know.
Got you. What about you, Fi? Do you reckon?
They put inside of it people, places, seeing people and stuff inside of it, houses, animals, right?
So, Fi, you say you don't know. Let me ask you this: do you care? No. Okay. Let me ask you this:
Say that one more time.
Well, I asked Fi, does he care? Does he care whether it's a sphere or a flat plane? He says no. So I'm going to ask you the same question: does it matter to you?
Not really, because I'm leaving it anyway. I really just know what they told me. But in these last couple years of my life, I started listening to what I told me. I really feel like, to be honest with everybody on here, I feel like I'm really in a dream, and none of this is real. I'm just dreaming. But that's a whole nother topic.
No, definitely a deep way to philosophize about that.
Somebody else's thoughts, So I felt like I would dive into it myself and get my own thoughts or perspective of what he was, and then choose if it was right for me.
Okay, now that's why if you ask me, that's why it does matter, because that way we don't have to play on anybody else's thoughts or philosophies, because when you're dealing with the planet that you actually reside on in the physical, because right now we're all here in the physical, we're not in the spiritual realm. We're all here in the physical realm where we have to deal with the actual reality of the physical plane, coming in contact with things, actually colliding, breaking bones, feeling pain, crying, suffering. This is the physical realm of life. And so if they take you out of this atmosphere and make you believe that you're on something that you're not, and they tell you that you're on an accident path to where this came out of nothingness, and you're not the most important thing that is when you really are, because again, I told you in the beginning, and when you play Call It Like It Is, I asked you how many planets there are off the top, and you gave a lot, and Five said he agrees, but when it comes down to it, you are on the only planet that there is. And when they take away your actual knowledge of self, then it allows a bunch of encompassing mysteries, which can always become a conspiracy of where you are or who you are or what does it mean to be the most important thing that matters. and that's us, which is life. Hey, if you guys got anything else to touch on that, go ahead. Asset, let me just leave with you. Do you have anywhere that anybody who does not follow you already, because you definitely got the chat in here with you tonight, if you got anybody, anything that you're promoting, any site, social media where they can find you, for those who don't know where to find you at, go ahead and give a shout out now. There's your chance.
Everybody knows that you can find me on Facebook. I do have a YouTube channel, but if you really want to see me live in action, I'll be on Facebook for now. That's where I am. That's where you'll get to see me the most.
What's your Facebook
And I also
page
have my
name?
Blog Talk Radio show. If you guys would like to go back and listen to some of the shows and some of the information on those shows as well, that's going to be blogtalkradio.com/My Word Is Born. And that's about where I'll be. Yes.
Most definitely. Five. Anywhere that they can find you at, or where people can.
Y'all can hit me up on the IG at 5FIVE_DZ. Y'all can hit me up on the book also. You know what it is.
Most definitely. And again, all I ask for you guys, if you guys have watched this entire show, I mean the entire show, you motherfuckers might as well hit the like button. And if you hit the like button, you might as well subscribe. And if you subscribe, hey, if you like what you heard, share it with other people out there so they can hear what the hell's going on. We had a little Skype problem, but it is what it is. Hey.
And real quick, y'all, you'll find me at that CashAPP too. $5 with an S.
Yeah, that's what's up. And if you guys ever want to support, the information's there. We never ask you guys to do anything. It's up to you. You know what I mean? If you like the show and you want to support, just support. If not, just hit the like button, subscribe, and that's enough for me at the end of the day. Aset, I definitely want to thank you, man, for coming on the show. I mean, again, man, I definitely wish that it would have ran a lot smoother with the visuals. Skype definitely showed me that, Skype is a dying app, and it definitely needs to get the hell up out of here. And so I'm sorry, Skype, so don't hate me, bro, but we got to get rid of you. We got to get rid of you, Skype. We got to get rid of you, Skype. We moving up and beyond. So whatever is out in 2021, we're definitely about to upgrade to that one. You know what I mean? To get this shit rolling right when it comes to guests that is tapping in from other places, because the Skype shit is definitely it's somewhat all right, but I definitely want them to see her energy. You know what I mean? Because we had it in the beginning, and then they hear the voice, and of course her followers already know. The people that support her already know how she is. But I wanted our actual, compadres to actually see who this person is and get that same vibe. At the end of the day,
she'll be back.
Yeah, most definitely. That's up to her. Will you be back?
Right.
Say that one more time.
I said it. I told him it's okay. I said she'll be back. Right.
That's what's up. Well, welcome me and open the doors. I would love to come and sit with y'all again. You guys are awesome.
I said it. She's not fucking with us no more.
You're gonna have to actually come in and sit in with us. That's what's up.
You talking about live?
Yeah. I said actually.
Live? Yeah, I mean, I was trying to be live today. All I do is go live, but I feel it's just the frequencies. I know this is a lot when I come on with people like ourselves. It does this. It messes all of us together. We cause static through the World Wide Web.
Where you at right now?
It is a matrix of mummies.
And
so all of our minds are in this constant state. It's messing with the frequencies. It's happening all the time. Happens in my videos. So I'm really used to it. But I'm glad that we still were able to talk.
Oh, you know what? I can't let you leave. You know what? I had a question posed to me. You're right. Go ahead. Five. Ask her what you were about to ask, and then I have to ask a question because I had a question posed to me.
Where are you actually at right now?
I'm located in Dallas right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to read this last comment. Somebody said, too many people are talking about spirituality and waking up, and they don't like that the gods have returned. And also goes on further to say that, and are not playing no games on this planet. Hey, that's a fact. You know what I mean? Yeah. I am Jihad the God, and I have returned, a.k.a. G, a.k.a. the intelligent dummy, a.k.a. the good bad guy. It is what it is. Hey, but I had a question posed. So, are you ready to and willing to go off the grid, Aset?
Yes.
When you say yes, I mean, are you actually ready to give up everything in this matrix, the whole social fabric of what we have come to grow up in, and go off into the wilderness and fend for yourself or with others with like minds?
It's the city of God. It's where we're going to go. We have no parts of the earth. What do we need from them? Nothing else. Nothing. Nothing.
Beautiful.
It'll
Beautiful.
be freedom. That's it.
No, that's beautiful. With that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and let you. Yeah, that's a good way to end it. We're gonna go ahead and let these motherfuckers get out to the club, go out to whatever party or function that they about to go do. Hey, it is what it is, man. We was sitting here with the most powerful, man. You want to go ahead and say your name for me?
Starcat. Renenute, y'all.
Okay.
I'm looking at him.
You thought I was gonna say that name, nigga, with no air?
You know good and well.
That way, see, y'all. Everybody can't be saying my name about their mouth now, right?
That's why you keep it simple like this.
Only those who can pronounce it can utter it. That's beautiful, right?
Miss Sting.
Nah, respect. Hey, yo, you definitely been a blast, man.
Remember, before we get out of here, y'all remember that nursery rhyme, Tiki Timbo, No Soul Rimbo, Terry, the long names? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Y'all probably don't.
I don't.
There was a legend of a guy whose name was so long, they had to shorten it because it was too long when they started to call it. It took too long. So they
Shit, I thought Alosa Penawata Allah was a long ass name. I'm like, shit, dog. Whatever just happened to Allah? You know what I mean? I be hearing.
Once you say it enough, it'll register. All set, Starcat, Renenute.
All set.
Ain't shit easier than Miss Set.
Yeah, or Sunset.
Say it with me, y'all. Come on, before we get out of here. Come on, y'all.
All right, let's go
All
ahead.
set.
All set.
Starcat.
Sircat. Oh, she's saying Sircat or Sircat? Sircat. Hey,
like
I'm drunk,
Sircat.
dog.
Okay,
I'm drunk. I'm drunk.
Now
So
y'all
I'm gonna
ready
say
for
it
the
the
last
best way.
part?
Okay.
Ra. Nen.
New.
Tech.
Brand new net tech. I don't know. That shit sound like Ren and Stimpy. Hey,
Man,
I
you
can't.
just messed me up, man.
Hey, nigga, you messed me up.
You went first. I messed you
Because
up.
I was following your echo.
You went first.
Okay, so y'all ready? This is the last time. Take it to the top. Work.
Okay.
All set.
All set.
Sircat. Ra. Nen. New.
Damn, that's a long ass brand new.
Tech.
Okay. You know, I feel like I'm learning them. I feel like
tech.
I feel like I can speak the Medu Netter now.
Brand new tech.
I really feel like I could fucking go in there and speak the Medu Netter.
Yeah, she said. Yeah, I did it.
You got it. Good shit.
I did it.
Take it to the top.
I did it.
That's the camera. New tech.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so you gonna be lost on that one. Hey, Aset, I'm gonna leave you with this. You've been a blast. We thank you for coming out, chapping in with G's Mystery Show Our World Revealed. I'm your host, G, and you was sitting next to who?
Oh, 5DZ, the most electrifying man in streets and neighborhood.
Hey,
holler at your boy.
With that being said, man, we are out this piece. Y'all go have some fun, man. Don't get into no trouble out there. Thank you all for all tuned in, tapped in. We appreciate that. This is G's Mystery Show, episode 37. Final season. First woman to ever grace the platform as a guest. Oh.
From beginning to end.
From beginning to end.
Whoa.
Thank you.